spaces into captivating works of art? At First Coast Lighting and Fans, they offer a huge selection of high-quality products to match your desire for elegance, quality, and uniqueness. Visit their showroom on Phillips Highway at the Avenues and step into a world of quality without compromise. Discover the difference that locally owned expertise makes and let them help you experience the transformation from average to extraordinary. At First Coast Lighting and Fans.
This is Hayes Carline here to help you break free from the chains of pest infestation. The talk of this town is Kingfish Pest Control. By now, many of your neighbors have already joined the Kingfish Revolution, leaving their homes and lawns protected and pest-free. Now it's your turn. Call Kingfish Pest Control and say goodbye to termites, ants, mosquitoes, and other annoying pests. Trust me, you'll get exceptional service and understand why your neighbors and I use Kingfish Pest Control, proud partner of the Jaguars.
Life is about choices and the decisions you make. I'm David Robbins with Epstein & Robbins. If you're convicted of a DUI, you'll have to face severe consequences. Walking through the doors of the courthouse or appearing at a bond hearing can be extremely intimidating. Without the right lawyer, you're likely to make the wrong decision. Let our team help you make the right decisions in court. Epstein & Robbins, the right choice.
Epstein & Robbins, fighting for your rights since 1975.
Need cash? Beaches Jewelry and Pawn has cash available. Ready to buy guitars, surfboards, jewelry, firearms, tools, and especially gold. They need it all. Selling or pawning, get cash on the spot at Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars for the past decade.
The Jaguars win it!
This is 1010XL, WJXL AM and FM, Jacksonville Beach. This date in sports history is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On January 18, 1963, Al Davis becomes the head coach and general manager of the Oakland Raiders. He remains in that role until his death in 2011.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
Unleash automotive excellence at Osteen Volkswagen of Jacksonville. Osteen Volkswagen is not just about cars, it's 27 years of family-owned operation and community. Visit Osteen Volkswagen today on Phillips Highway and at osteenvw.com.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes, and I've declared 2024 to be my year, the year I put more life back in my life. You know how I'm doing it? By taking off the weight with Awaken 180 weight loss. 35 pounds gone, and I did it during the toughest time of the year. There's no excuse in January. This is the easiest time of the year for weight loss. Resolutions gearing up for our year, knowing we can do it with the right support. Awaken 180 isn't just the support, it's the roadmap and solution to help you accomplish what no other program has been able to do for you before. I'm dropping 4 to 5 pounds a week, over 35 pounds gone now, and haven't taken a drop, a pill, a spoonful of medications. I'm eating to lose weight, and honestly, having fun along the way. Make 2024 your year and do what Mike Dempsey did and what I'm doing, and what over 21,000 others have done. Choose the solution for weight loss. Awaken 180 weight loss. Call 844-346-1800 or online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Lauren Brooks here from Mayport CNC Fisheries. Want the freshest seafood in town? From mahi to tuna to scallops to oysters. Mayport CNC Fisheries is in Atlantic Beach. Do what I did. Go enjoy Mayport CNC Fisheries.
Why does everyone seem to hesitate to buy a used car these days? Probably because the warranties stink. Well, we only offer the best cars that can pass our 160-point inspection and qualify for the Beaver Certified program with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty. You mean just Chevys and Toyotas, right? Nope, all of them. Nissans? Yep. Fords? That's right. Hondas? You bet. What about all of them? And if you want to see all of them, come see us at Beaver Toyota in St. Augustine or Beaver Chevrolet in Jacksonville.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Coogan Nation. Time to rise and shine and start your day with Duval Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken.
You know it!
Jeff Prosser.
It's a big deal.
Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth.
Rise and shine! Good. It's go time on a Thursday morning. Custom Tree Surgeons Thursday. Another chilly one out there. Bundle up. So first thing I do, take you inside the business, peel back the curtain, no pretense. Good morning, E.T.
What it do, Jeff?
How you doing, friend?
Just chilling, big chilling.
Okay. What's up with the dumpster being lit up back there? We got some shenanigans going on?
It's some funny business going on back there.
That's going to evolve over the next few days, isn't it? Yeah.
I know, right?
I got my directive. I'm ready. I'm the guy for the job.
Okay.
All right. Little tease. Not gonna peel back that curtain yet. 6 o'clock. You're gonna have to wait. I got juicy stuff here.
It's funny.
I got some juice. You ready? So, as I do every morning when I arrive here to just provide the utmost in infotainment for all y'all out there.
Infotainment?
You get your computer fired up and going. First thing you do is you go to your inter-office email. We all have it, right? Most of us. If you're checking into an office today, you got an office email, right? All the business that goes on. And, of course, when we left yesterday, the uber talented and, diligent Michelle was going to go through the security cam footage for us, right?
She sure was.
Like, we got way out of control here with the wheel. Where is the wheel? We were just having fun, but then it became kind of, hey, where is the wheel anyway?
Like a head scratcher.
Right, so E.T. went and he looked. Look, we said we would make sure, right, before we went on some cyber search. You gave the once-over of the building yesterday, though, yeah, E?
Yeah, I did a walkthrough.
Yeah, you did a walkthrough. Richie doesn't. No one can find the doggone thing, so we sent Michelle to the archives there. And when I logged into my email this morning, I've received this. It's a video file from Michelle, and all it says in the subject line is, are you ready? I haven't opened it. I'm going to wait. We're going to do this together. You ready?
Stop giggling.
I got sent a video, and all it says, you're not going to believe this. What does that mean?
Hold on.
Yeah. I don't know what that means. Did a raccoon come in the building and steal the wheel? Is it because of a certain person? Is it because a ghost? What does that mean? Huh?
I don't know, dog.
Huh? You're not going to believe this. What? Do you know how bad I want to open this thing right now, bro? I'm going to wait. We're going to do this together. It's a journey. It's a team journey. Googans turned on our boy Hicken, though, yesterday, didn't they?
Yeah, quick, too.
I mean, they were all sure. Oh, Dan did it. Dan did it. Dan took the wheel. He didn't help himself when he postulated that perhaps if there were no wheel, he wouldn't have to spin. Did you notice that move?
I noticed that.
Yeah.
And he put a $100 bounty on the wheel, too.
Right. If anyone can determine what really happened to the wheel, he'd pay him $100, right? So, I mean, that pretty much, I would assume, clears him, no? You're laughing. No? Have I put too much trust in my dude?
Right.
I mean, he's offered to pay someone $100 to find out what happened to the wheel. Well, I mean, you're not going to put a bounty on your own head, are you? Like, Bounty Gate when Buddy Ryan, he didn't put it on his Eagles kicker, right? He put it on the other dude.
Right.
I'm just saying. Yeah, here it is. I'm looking at it. Video, attached. Subject line, you're not going to believe this. What does that mean?
Is it all caps, what she said?
No, just you're not going to believe this.
Okay.
That's how you know what? It's all about where you put the emphasis on the word. Right? You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this.
It's crazy. The same sentence can read so many different ways.
You're not going to believe. I mean, together, maybe we can set up something. We'll all watch together. We'll just open it up. We'll unveil the mystery. We have the technology, don't we? Just throw it on, as we do it, put it on YouTube, Twitch,
we
Roku,
definitely got the
Fire
technology.
Stick, all that.
Yes, sir.
What time should I want to get right to it. I don't know. We'll ask Dan when he gets here. But apparently, we did have security footage. And I guess based on that, although we won't believe it, we do have answers to what happened to the wheel.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because the wheel's supposed to get spun today.
Right. We're going to put or at the very least, we're going to get them all, attached on there, build the drama, maybe get spin it tomorrow. You're right. Yeah. We need the wheel. It's the wheel of punishment. It's hard to have the punishment without the wheel of punishment. So we'll see. I find myself sometimes falling into this trap. I'll see the boys, on one of the talk shows or on a podcast or headline in a column. The word must. Right? I mean, come on, man. You know what must means? Do we know what must means?
Got to.
That do or die or else. That's what must means. And boy, the boys love to throw must around.
Easy.
But then if you phrase it a different way, and it's in many ways it's kind of a silly question because at the end of the day, because of the competitors who play the position, it's the same for all of them. But I'm talking about for us, for perception. Which quarterback is this postseason most important for? The easy answer is Lamar.
Okay.
That's the easy answer. Can I offer a couple others?
Please do.
Do you think it's Lamar?
I agree.
The most important. Do you know how many playoff wins Lamar has in his career? Just take a guess.
0.
More than that.
2.
Less than that. The same
1.
as Trevor Lawrence. He's got 1.
Okay.
Now, he's most likely, it would seem, is about to win his second MVP. 1 playoff win. Top seed. I think that if you polled the gallery, and they're a dangerous team. We saw it with their blowout win in week 1, but I think most would agree that the weakest of the AFC playoff field would have been the AFC South champions, the Houston Texans. I think that's fair.
Oh, that hurts.
Right? They were 9-8. We gave the division away. Or were they 10-7? Yeah, they're 10-7. Baltimore hosts them, a team that they beat in the season opener. If you go way, way, way back, Houston opened the year at Baltimore. C.J. Stroud's come a long way since then, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
You can make arguments, as I said, for everyone. I just mentioned a guy. Who is C.J. Stroud if he runs off and wins the Super Bowl? I don't know. I don't think so. But you know what? Let me use our phrase on them. Maybe. I don't know. But Lamar's the first that comes to mind, right? I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I can argue for a 1B.
I think so. I think we might be in agreement.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
Yep.
Josh Allen gets Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs at home. The Bills right now are playing the best football. They're the one on a win streak. Now, they had to go on one, but look, the Bills went down to Miami. They played on the road in the last week of the season to see if they were going to be the 2 or the 7, or the 6, I guess. Well, now, that 2 is a whole lot better, isn't it? It's a whole lot better. They would have played their first game where, gang? At Kansas City. Winning that game in Miami at the end after winning a bunch of games that you had to win, beat some really good teams along the way, including the Chiefs earlier this year. You have earned this shot at Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs at home. And Josh Allen that's all. You feel like it's all Josh Allen needs is that Super Bowl. At the end of the day, the quarterbacks especially, and we've talked about that. You can reference the ones that did and the ones that didn't. The bottom line is this. If Dan Marino won 4 Super Bowls, he'd be the GOAT. He'd be the GOAT. There's nothing we could pick apart. Change the game. But he didn't. He won 0. He's not even in the conversation. We don't even consider him. Guys with less physical talent, like Joe Montana, are spots ahead of Marino. The championships matter. So I could argue Josh Allen. What about this one? Is it too early to argue this one? What about Brock Purdy?
Yeah, I would have said
too early.
Yeah, got plenty of time.
Last year, Purdy got knocked out of the NFC Championship game early. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Elbow.
To the point that you wondered if it was going to cost him this year, but established the job, stepped in. Purdy is probably going to be top 3, would you say, in the MVP vote?
He should be.
Certainly top 5. Haven't we? I don't know how the voters were feeling as the season ended. Sometimes you forget that they vote before the playoffs. Like any love for Dak would have just been blown out of the water based on that playoff game.
Yep.
You know, Hicken has argued for, and I don't think it would be wrong to consider Christian McCaffrey and his impact with the 49ers. So certainly it doesn't. I guess for Purdy, it's all about it's just about the ceiling. I mean, right? We're not worried if the 49ers, even if they're upset by the Packers, it's not like we're, oh my gosh, Purdy's a fraud, right? It's not going to feel like that. It's not going to look like that. When I'm looking over the course of the postseason, not necessarily just this weekend coming up, but it's a fascinating assortment of quarterbacks. You have 2 quote unquote failed number 1 overall picks meeting in the NFC with the Bucs and the Lions, Baker Mayfield and Jared Goff, on to. In Baker's case, his 4th team since being the number 1 overall pick. Jared Goff wasn't good enough for the Rams. I guess he showed them last week, and he's on the other side. So intriguing, at the very least, quarterback matchup there. Josh Allen beat Patrick Mahomes to help convince us. Then you got those young cats, man. Jordan Love, C.J. Stroud, sky's the limit, right? Best time, and it's we know what it feels like to be a Packers or a Texans fan right now with a quarterback who's hitting his stride and is playing as good as anybody down the stretch and into the postseason. Now, our guy went backwards this year for a variety of factors, but man, if you're Houston or Green Bay, win or lose this weekend, you feel really good about where you're going. What if one of those 2 youngsters, though, does pull the upset? Certainly possible. More likely to win, the Texans at the Ravens or the Packers at the Niners?
Ooh.
Kind of close, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I'd almost go Texans.
Oh, yeah.
Just because of the way the Ravens play,
Ooh, yeah, that's tough.
I just think the Niners at home are a complete team, a complete package. The Packers, as good as they were, against Dallas, I don't think that's completely representative of the way they were playing even late in the year when they were rolling. Although the last 3 regular season games, Packers scored 33, beat Carolina by 3. They scored 33. They beat Minnesota by 23. Those were back-to-back road games. Finished here at home, a win over Chicago 17-9. But it wasn't that long ago. It was a month ago. They lost at the Giants and at home to Tampa Bay in back-to-back weeks. The bottom line is this, like Dallas did it last weekend, Cleveland did it last weekend. You don't want to play your worst game now. Every team in the playoffs, I can go back on their schedule and find a game that you're like, wait, what? The Packers lost to the Falcons. The Packers lost to the Giants.
Ugh.
Who do you want me to pick? I can pick any of these teams and show you where they're vulnerable. The Ravens were 13-4, right? And they were the number 1 seed, and they, especially down the stretch, they totally grabbed that. The Ravens lost at home to the Colts. Last I checked, Houston is better. Ravens also lost at home to Cleveland. Who did Houston beat last week? I mean, I don't care what the point spread says. I don't care where the game is played. You get to this point of the year, I don't have to just even look at Houston. I mean, they've lost to Carolina, but they're not up in this. I just mentioned with the Ravens, the preeminent favorite. They lost at home to the Colts with Lamar, with Andrews. Oh, by the way, they say Mark Andrews will be back this week. Practice in full yesterday. Ooh. Now, the 49ers got injured. So you don't want to, their worst losses are a little more explainable. But don't forget they did lose to Cleveland when Cleveland had no quarterback. Playing like P.J. Walker, they lost to Cleveland. They lost to Minnesota. They lost at home to Cincinnati. They lost at home to Baltimore. Point being, far from unbeatable. So just season success, career legacy. This is the point of the year where those points are emphasized and have exclamation points put on them. Meanwhile, the coaching carousel really hadn't thrown anybody onto a horse yet. Although one guy and one team will stay off of it, we learned yesterday. Jerry Jones says the Cowboys will keep Mike McCarthy as their coach in 24. So if you are the Atlanta Falcons or the Chargers or some team that really would like your shot at Bill Belichick, this would help, right? I mean, if you looked around the league, the sexiest matchup would have been Bill Belichick to the Cowboys. Clearly not happening now, and we've got more NFL news with a football fix. That's coming up just a little bit later this hour. Derrick Henry was on the Bustin' with the Boys podcast yesterday. He had some interesting comments yesterday, including what almost happened this year. I'm going to let you hear those when we come back. Also, Deion Sanders, with all these NFL jobs open, and I heard, was it RG3, one of these guys that reacts real quick, said fire McCarthy and put in Prime. Well, Deion talks about the potential of coaching in the NFL. You'll hear that when we come back on the other side. I'd like to take stock of the college basketball season. We're churning toward halfway. I think I could say some things that would surprise you, even to the casual college basketball observer. E.T., you know what, the bracketology is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these experts, they start now, right? You can go in, if you're a college basketball junkie, you can go into ESPN or CBS or one of these spots, and you can see how their expert forecasts the NCAA tournament to look. 68 teams in all. Would you like to guess an abject college basketball power argument to be made the most consistent, dominant team of the last 25 years, except for one thing missing? Would you like to guess the team that's not even projected into the NCAA field as we sit here on January 18th? Did that hint help you at all, E.T.? This is one of the most consistent, dominant college basketball programs of the last at least 20 years, probably 25. They haven't won a natty, but they've been to a ton of Final Fours. They've been a number one seed, and they go every single year. The answer? Gonzaga. If you look at bracketology right now, Gonzaga is not in the field. If you haven't been paying attention yet, well, that's a big story out west for sure. I mean, the Zags have been a bracket favorite for us all year after year after year after year.
Year after year.
Right? Also, what's happened to Miami basketball? The Canes, I'm pretty sure, have reached their way into the top 10 at one point this year. You're not going to find them there now. And if you look at the halfway point, I think an interesting thing is to look at who are the favorites of the preseason. Like Texas was maybe even top 5, top 10. Canes were up there near the top 10. Miami lost at home to FSU yesterday, 84-75. I told y'all about the Noles. Don't sleep on them. They're now 5-1 in the ACC. Leonard Hamilton, they're taking advantage of games that are winnable. And Miami falls to 12-5, 3-3 in the ACC with a 9-point home loss. And I mean, it's a basketball program that went all the way to the Final Four last year. Got off to a relatively good start, but yeah, they've really struggled inside of the ACC. They've lost to Wake. They lost at home to Louisville, who's not real great this year, and now they've lost at home to FSU. But maybe just kind of a little check-in on where UNF and JU are. We do, after all, have the River City Rumble correspondent in ET. He was at the game this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Tell you what's up next for the Gators and kind of a general landscape of college basketball. Lots of NFL news and percolating, just bubbling. I've distracted myself from my email box, which I will go back into here in the break, and I'll try like heck not to hit click, and we can do this together. But in case you missed it yesterday, the controversy about the wheel and the search, couldn't find. We went to the surveillance cameras here at 1010XL. Lest you Googans try and get in here and steal our intellectual property.
Yeah, try it if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. Try us. Anyway, we checked the security tapes. Michelle, gracious enough to do that for us, and so I have a video sent to me this morning with the subject header line, "You're not going to believe this."
Shout out to Miss Michelle for sifting through all that
footage. You bet. So we're up and rolling. It's a custom Tree Surgeons Thursday, one day closer to the weekend. One day closer to playoff football. Hear from Derrick Henry and what almost happened at the trade deadline when we return. That and more up and rolling here. You're listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
1010XL is your home for Jacksonville University basketball.
Conference play continues at Swisher Gym. JU versus Queens. Tonight at 7 on 1010 AM.
Hi, this is Dale Murray from South Georgia to Central Florida and coast to coast. The Murray Ford Superstores are still putting the customers first and cranking out the deals those big city dealers can't touch. It's no wonder everybody's driving to Murray Ford Superstore to purchase their new vehicle. It's simple. If Murray Ford Superstores doesn't have it, the manufacturer doesn't build it. Plus, you get a 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified new and pre-owned vehicle. Shazam! Holy Jesus Aruba Batman, how do we do it? There's no reason for your purchase to take all day, running around with those big city dealers and being flim-flammed with those big city prices. Nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. And we'll trade anything from aluminum cans to minivans. Be American, buy Murray Ford Superstore. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray, in Stark or Kingsland. I'll be waiting for you. And remember, at any Murray Superstore, it's all about you. Shazam!
Hey, gang, you know we love trivia. I got some trivia for you. Did you know that the only 2% of U.S. beef is graded prime? ABBQ is the only Northeast Florida barbecue restaurant that uses only prime brisket and slow smokes using only wood. The slow-cooked prime brisket cooked using only wood produces the most succulent, mouth-watering brisket you'll ever taste. So come and experience the prime brisket at ABBQ, where the taste is always unforgettable. Visit us today. Satisfy your cravings for the best barbecue in town at ABBQ. Come meet and drink with us.
Are you tired of having a plain and boring backyard? Really want to impress your family and friends this year? Then stop by Stone Core on Phillips Highway. Imagine hosting guests at your new outdoor kitchen, relaxing by your custom-built fireplace under a brand new pergola. Stone Core can also remodel your old pool deck and beautiful new pavers. Make your backyard wishes a reality. Visit Stone Core on Phillips Highway and let's get started at stonecore.co. We do outdoors better.
Looking for affordable tires without sacrificing quality? Will look no further than Big Chief Tire. Frank Frangie here. Whether you're preparing for travel or simply need a fresh set of wheels, they're rolling out fantastic deals on tires for all their valued customers. Visit the website at BigChiefTire.com or call 904-932-0950 today to schedule an appointment at any of their 5 locations. That's BigChiefTire.com or call 904-932-0950. 0950.
You don't have to be a football star to get a signing bonus. The team at Republic Services needs your skills, and they're paying up to $5,000 for you to join the roster. You'll be joining a winner. As an essential business, the Republic Services trucks have not stopped rolling with hourly and weekly pay and better benefits and vacation packages than the rest of the league. Driver trainees, $1,000 sign-on bonus. CDL drivers, $3,000. Diesel mechanics, $5,000 bonus. Join the winning team at Republic Services today. Visit republicservices.com.
Equal opportunity employer.
A bucket of balls and free advice from PGA pros. Brunch with the Tour.
What's this about?
Dan, Jeff, and PGA Tour insiders.
It's a bit simplistic, but basically correct.
Brought to you by Clearwater Irrigation. 8:30 Tuesday morning on 1010XL.
This is Keith Catlin for Catlin Truck Accessories, and we are so blessed to be in business for over 100 years. Over 100 years of the best product and customer service means you can count on Catlin. From Roll-and Lock bed covers to Lear toppers to cam locker toolboxes, Catlin Truck Accessories has you covered when it comes to your truck or van. We do those too. Got a fleet of vehicles? We can outfit them all.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
One name, one location, 100 years. You can count on Catlin.
Hey everybody, Mike Dempsey here for Underdog Fantasy. Look, your fantasy football season might be over, but you can still win money playing fantasy sports on Underdog Fantasy with their Pick'em game. All you do is pick higher or lower on player stats during the NFL playoffs to spice things up, and you can win up to 100 times your money if all your picks hit. Underdog is so easy to play, but it's even easier to get started. All you do, download their app or visit UnderdogFantasy.com. Sign up using promo code 1010XL, and Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. They'll give you a special pickup higher than 1/2 total yard to use on your first Pick'em entry. Look, you know I love daily fantasy sports. It's why I play Underdog Fantasy. So sign up using promo code 1010XL to get that initial deposit bonus of up to $100. You must be 18 or older and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. If you're concerned with your play, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit ncpgambling.org.
When all you have is a hammer, everything is a nail. I'm Dr. George Bari, and like me, I know you have been bombarded with PRP and stem cell treatments from companies that promise the world and charge prices to match. Or the surgeon that convinced you the only way to treat your injuries through surgery. At Bari Orthopedics, we offer the best PRP treatment on the market with prices that won't cost you an arm and a leg. We also have the expertise to treat your injury surgically, if that is what it entails. We can discuss all surgical and non-surgical options with you and make sure you get the best treatment available. Come see me, Dr. George Bari at Bari Orthopedics.
In 1956, Elvis Presley, Carl Perkins, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Johnny Cash got together for a very impromptu recording session at Sun Studios in Memphis. 25 years later, the recording was released to the public, dubbed the $1 Million Quartet. The story went on to be a Broadway hit, which you can now see at the Alhambra Theater. Relive the day of the $1 Million Quartet, now on stage through February 17th. Go to alhambrajacks.com or call 641-1212.
W's and L's are what it's all about in football season, and you know you want to be a winner. Well, don't forget about calling Florida Home AC at 777-4300 before all your friends come over and that AC or heating unit conks out. You'll have that L on your forehead, and that sticks. Make sure your AC can handle the heat and invite the gang over for a win. Florida Home AC, the official AC partner of the Jaguars, with prompt and quick service to make sure you stay cool in the heat and warm in the winter.
1010XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
It was close. It was close.
Really?
Yeah.
You know something?
It was close. It was close. It was close. It was
in the playoffs?
Yeah, 2 for sure. One of them, I felt like it was pretty close.
That's Derrick Henry on the Bussin' with the Boys podcast, talking about the trade deadline. It's an interesting kind of narrative on Derrick Henry. Here's what I mean. You'll know the answer. I often like to ask the question to the audience through you, but we've talked about this relatively recently. But if you're driving in your car right now, and I ask you, where did Derrick Henry finish in rushing this year? Right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what it is because we talked about it. Mm-hmm. Do you think a lot of people would be surprised to know that Derrick Henry was number 2 in the NFL in rushing this year?
I was surprised whenever I found that.
Right? Like, wouldn't you have said Derrick Henry had about 850 yards?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
I don't even know. I have no clue.
1,167 yards, ho-hum, 4.2 a carry. The carries backed off from a career-high 349 last – no, I'm sorry. He had 378 in 2020. 378 when it comes to carries. That's the year he ran for 2,000. 5.5 per average. His yards per carry it went down just a little, but 4.2. Scored 12 touchdowns, 1,167 yards. He's become more proficient as a pass catcher. He caught 28 this year, couple a game, 33 last year. It's a guy I know that Jaguar fan would love to add. You know, I just don't know if you can go spending the kind of money it's going to take to get Derrick Henry on a 1 or 2 year deal. I'm sure there's a contender that has a real hole in the backfield that ultimately will pay him. But it's the talk has been like he wouldn't be that expensive. He's on the downside of his career. He famously turned 30 toward the end of the season. Henry on the same podcast asked what he feels like his NFL future still holds.
You know, it's a business, and at the end of the day, the Tennessee Titans going to look out for what's best for the Tennessee Titans. You know, everything got an expiration date. It's just some are more sooner than others. So, you know, I'll always be a Titan, even if I don't come back. But at the end of the day, you know, I want to win the Super Bowl, and wherever that is, that gives me the best chance, and that's what I want to do.
Well, the Jags could fit that. I've heard like these. I don't know anything about this. Maybe there's folks out there close to the Henry clan, but I've heard that he doesn't want to play here. I don't know if that's accurate. You know, I think at the end of the day, it'll come down for Derrick Henry to a combination of the cash he's being offered and the team that he's going to. I don't think he's going to make a money grab and go play for the Panthers, but I don't think he's going to take a minuscule, low ball deal just to play for a contender. So.
Did you see his presser after his final game in Tennessee?
Well, I did see this. I saw him on the field. They brought him back out on the field. Did you see that?
No, I heard about
that. Yeah, so he
too.
went to the locker room. The PR guy said, hey, man, there's a lot of people that hung around. And so a lot of the Titans fans that had hung around, they brought him back on the field. They gave him the PA mic, and he addressed the fans there. So I imagine it might be similar. But, no, I didn't. We got it covered here because I saw that. I did not see what he said in the press conference.
Man, he thanked everyone from, like, the parking attendant to everybody in the kitchen staff to the equipment managers by name.
Yeah.
He thanked literally everyone by their names. So, you know, that's just impressive for somebody of that stature to have the respect for, because some people, those people don't matter. But to him, he wanted to make sure he went out his way to thank them by name. And it was off the top of his head. It was pretty, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, those guys always, that's class because you can't fake that. You don't just like memorize it the night before. Right. That tells you how engaged you are, right? We can all do that wherever you work. If you've worked anywhere for a while and it's a limited number of people, you should know everyone's name.
Right.
Right? What's that dude that works in the corner's name again, E? I'm looking at PFF's free agent rankings. Ooh, there's some dogs on here, man. But I'm to the point now that we ain't going to win with free agent splash, bro. We got to start drafting. We need some young, high-promise guys.
It's going to contribute.
We've spent so many. We detailed how the decisions could just cascade into an epic fail. And when we talked about earlier this week, Quincy Williams, the Jags drafted in round 3 and gave up on after 2 years. When he goes to the Jets and he's first-team All-Pro in 3 years, what a colossal, calamitous error. And then it gets worse because of this. Why? They spent a lot of money on Foye and free agency. They traded up, so essentially give up 2 or 3 picks to get Devin Lloyd. And then in the same draft, tripled down on the position and drafted Chad Muma, who didn't even play this year after playing a bunch in his rookie year. I don't even want to look back at that draft and see where Muma was selected. And this is no disrespect to Muma as a football player. Shoot, the way the Jags are, they set him all year. They'll release him and he'll go be a Pro Bowler in Buffalo. I mean, I don't know. But I don't even want to see who went after he went in that draft. You know, there have been some pretty prime prospects that have been there for the picking, and I know who ain't picked them. We got immediately looks at me like he smelled something sour.
3rd round, 70th overall.
Yeah.
Chad Muma. Yeah.
It's a high pick.
Absolutely.
Guy's not even playing. What was Bigsby a 3rd round pick? Barely played. These are premium picks where teams are hitting on Pro Bowlers, impact players. It's unacceptable, man. It's amazing to me that it's all quiet over there. Everything's good. Nothing to see here. And it's not even in the wash behind the scenes. What are we doing? This is an interesting list. Well, let's have some fun with this a little bit later. But meanwhile, I'll continue to scroll to kind of put a bow on this Derrick Henry conversation. I'm already down to number 21, who's a safety named Cameron Curl for the Commanders. Apparently, he's a little more valuable than Derrick Henry on the free agent market. Calvin Ridley. By the way, Josh Allen, the 3rd best free agent, according to this is Pro Football Focus now. I'm not on Billy's basement mock draft. Free agent scope. Ridley, they say, is 24th. Again, we'll give a little more details on these Jaguars on the list as we go through the morning. Still looking for Derrick Henry, by the way. I'm down to 28. Wow, Chase Young, all the way down to 28. Huh. I wonder what the price tag on him might be. I'm just saying. Saquon Barkley, all the way down to 29. You're telling me Saquon Barkley's not more valuable than that? Are you kidding me? On a team that could need him or use him? Josh Jacobs led the NFL in rushing in 2022. He's number 30. Here's Derrick Henry, 31. They kind of summarize him. Going forward, Henry may not break off as many explosives as in years past, but he looks to have a few more seasons of bowling over defenders and scoring double-digit touchdowns on them. Well, yeah, there you go. Still good after contact, right? What a big burro of a man that dude is. That is a big dude. Deion Sanders, such a big dude at Colorado that despite going 5-7 out there, losing record, he was the sportsman of the year. Or I'm sorry, is it sports person now? Whatever. But yeah, SI gives him the most impactful sports personality of the year. Wow, what a joke, man. I mean, Deion's fine and all. Maybe it could be People magazines or TMZs, but man, somebody that really impacted the sports world, wins and losses and titles, perhaps should have gotten that honor. Nonetheless, still a lot of shine on Prime, both as a college coach and maybe potentially in the NFL. But he was on a Brett Boone podcast, had this to say about pro football and his future.
NFL one day, is that in your future?
That's not my cards.
No.
That would be tough for me to fathom. Grown men making millions of dollars that don't want to play. You know how we felt about some guys didn't want to play baseball. Like, you want to take the day off. Why? You get compensated to play baseball. Why you need a day off?
Well, boy, it's funny how your perspective changes when you transition from player to get a little bit older and realize that, that would be frustrating. It's hard to manage these locker rooms, E. You got to have a home. You got to have a strong player leader. You have to. Look, Brady's the GOAT for a lot of reasons. Manning was Manning for a lot of reasons. It wasn't just how good they were physically and the stats they could put up. They ran the team, man. Got to have that. What does Jalen Hurts seem not to have, E? Doesn't seem to have that command over his guys.
It doesn't. We just see how him and Goddard was kind of going at it.
And we've seen that we've heard A.J. Brown with kind of some veiled comments over the course of the season. So this isn't a beat up Jalen Hurts. This is just it's a mix, boy. And I thought Doug Peterson was master psychologist in 2022, and I'd fire him from the practice after this year. No buttons pushed, baby. No buttons pushed. All right, that update on the midway point, and it's been a precipitous fall for Miami, who lost last night at home to FSU in college hoops. Just how much I will tell you, and we'll tee up some news from the NFL. awaiting the arrival of Dan Hicken and just a big expose we're going to have for you today. Again, I received a video file overnight while I was sleeping, logged onto my computer this morning. Michelle has sent a piece of video that apparently will explain the wheel. And what's got me intrigued is her like subject line there said, "You're not going to believe this." Oh, I've kind of like I was like a kid, or when I first got here. When I first saw it, I just wanted to click on that sucker. I've peeled it down, I've tamped it down now. Okay, we'll do this together, this journey of discovery. Football Fix and more next. Custom Tree Surgeons Thursday.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
This is Brent Musburger's Visa in Action update on 1010XL. Brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Florida State with an upset of Miami, 84-75 yesterday as a 5.5-point road underdog. UCF with an upset win at Texas, 77-71. The Knights were the 8.5-point dog. Today, Jacksonville hosting Queens at Swisher Gymnasium. Dolphins are the 1.5 favorite, 154.5 the total. Kennesaw State, a 1.5 favorite at North Florida, the total 161 at the UNF Arena. Tampa Bay Buccaneers bet up to a 6.5-point road dog at the Detroit Lions on Sunday in the NFC Divisional round of the playoffs. Total 48.5 at Ford Field in Detroit. Football fans, score big without the burn. Play for free for a chance to win your share of $10,000 at TumsPropBites.com. Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
My friend named Chuck is a do-it-yourself nut. He tried to change his own toilet to save $1, but he wasn't having much luck. The toilet wobbled and rocked and looked half-cocked. So Chuck pulled the toilet and tried it again. And that's when his wife walked in. Looking at the scene, she could clearly see a plumber Chuck was not meant to be. So she dialed 904-862-6769 to bring her and Chuck peace of mind. If you ever get stuck like Chuck, having no luck, call the Duck. Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing and Septic Services. 904-862-6769.
The Start Something New event is on at Randy Marion in Wilkesboro.
The King of Price has 2023 Jeep Compasses starting at $28,988.
We've got 19 of them in stock.
And 2023 Jeep Gladiators.
Starting at $29,988. That's 20% off MSRP.
We've got 50 of them and they're priced to move.
The Start Something New event means you're getting the best deal in the new year.
Randy Marion, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Wilkesboro. Plus tax, tech, title, $899 admin fee and resist all.
Tell them Jennifer sent ya.
Your home value is way up, and you can use that money right now. Pay off credit cards, remodel your house, both, whatever you want. Prosser here for Loan Pronto. Loan Pronto can convert that home equity into cash in as little as 2 weeks with no cost to you and zero hassle. Mike and Joan in Ponte Vedra called Loan Pronto. They did a Loan Pronto zero-cost cash-out refi. They got a check for $100,000, used $50 to pay off all their credit cards and a car loan, and used the other $50 to upgrade their master bath and kitchen. They locked in new APR in the 2s and lowered their total monthly bills by hundreds of dollars. Hello? What are you waiting on? Call Loan Pronto now. Convert your home value into cash and put that money to good use. Do it now, and you can even skip your next 2 house payments. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. That's 904-999-1508. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval. Not all loans apply.
With tens of thousands of satisfied patients across America, it's no surprise QC Kinetics gets 5-star reviews.
I'm feeling on top of the world because of QC Kinetics.
I'm able to do the things that I wasn't able to do for a long time.
I can recommend them highly. I would recommend QC to anybody. QC Kinetics has changed my life.
I couldn't believe it. I honestly was skeptical, but the pain went from a 10 to a 0.
Real people with real lasting relief from joint pain.
QC Kinetics Regenerative Medicine is regenerating me.
It was super successful, and I recommend everyone seek out QC Kinetics as an alternative to surgery.
This non-surgical approach is definitely the future.
I tell as many people as possible. I am an ambassador. I love QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in advanced regenerative medicine. No drugs, no surgery. Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 904-274-5522. That's 904-274-5522. 904-274-5522.
Okay, for this Cannons of Jacksonville commercial, we need an idea to really come out with a bang.
Like having a guy shot out of a cannon.
Nah, too messy. In fact, Cannons is known for all your towing needs.
So like my car won't start.
No. Towing products. Cannons does custom welding fabrication and installation of trailer hitches, goosenecks, tow bars, truck racks.
So you might say Cannons is my best shot at finding that inventory in stock?
Boom. You said it.
Visit cannonsofjacks.com.
The Jacksonville Boat Show at Prime Osborne is January 26th to 28th. For your chance to win tickets, text BOAT to the text line covered by Lifetime Flooring at 641-1010. 641-1010.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Hey, this is Bert Cannon with the First Coast YMCA. Youth sports at the Y can help nurture your future athlete's potential and experience the joy of being a kid. At the Y, we're providing a safe, clean, and fun environment with basketball, soccer, volleyball, gymnastics, elite skills training, and more. Best of all, participation in Legacy Youth Sports League is free with your family membership. Visit fcymca.org to learn all about youth sports at the Y.
Hi Jags fans, Walker Little here for my friends at Kingfish Pest Control. Playing offensive line in the NFL, I must block and protect on every down. When it comes to keeping my home pest-free, I expect that same level of protection. So I contacted Kingfish after seeing thousands of positive online customer reviews about their service. I can confirm from personal experience, bugs don't stand a chance getting past Kingfish Pest Control. Do what I did. Reach out to Kingfish Pest Control to protect your home, a proud partner of your Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jeff Prosser here. Need that garage floor redone? Pool deck? Patio? Well, I did my homework and found out there is only one company offering a lifetime warranty, Jack's Concrete Coating. How do they do it? They're the certified Pintech dealer for North Florida, so they are the only company offering pure polyurea. Trust me, I can speak firsthand to their work, and it is awesome. Go to jacksconcretecoatings.com or call 904-862-2000.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jackson.
That Maddie has been there, but on the verge of making a little bit of history. Matt Driscoll 2 wins away from becoming the all-time winningest coach in ASUN sports history.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out. They got a back-to-back home game, so perhaps they can pick those victories up when they play Kennesaw tonight over at the Osprey Arena, and then Queens College, which will be Saturday, 5 o'clock tip on that one. Of course, a lot of us will be watching football by that point. More on that in just a second. Mention FSU beat Miami last night. I'm looking here at the preseason top 25. Texas was a top 20 team. I saw they lost yesterday. They're not in the top 25 right now. But Miami, yeah, number 13 in the preseason poll. I got Andy Katz's Power 36. He had Miami number 7. So a lot expected after they went to the Final Four. You Canes fans out there probably just shaking your head and telling me, well, we got injuries or this, that, or the other, and that may be the case. But home loss to FSU last night means the Noles are 5-1 in the ACC. Meanwhile, the Gators, if they're going to get right, they need to get going. Another road blowout loss. Not a good look for a team that got blown out at Ole Miss last week. I saw Ole Miss lost to LSU last night. LSU hadn't beaten a ranked opponent in forever. I mean, it's not exactly quality losses Florida's picking up either. Todd Golden's team seems better. We've talked about that talent-wise, but end of the day, 1-3 in the SEC, way down the list in the pecking order. 2 SEC teams undefeated right now, and that's not Tennessee or Kentucky. Alabama's right in the ship a little bit. They've won 6 in a row. They're 4-0 in the league. Auburn also 4-0 in the league. But back to the Gators, who with their loss to Tennessee fell to 11-6 overall, 1-3. They're at Missouri Saturday night. Then home games against Mississippi State and Georgia. They need to go 3-0 there, man. They do. They need to go 3-0 there. They need to get to 4-3 in the league, 14-6 overall. If they want to get back in any kind of bubble conversation, and that's an interesting one that'll be there waiting. A week from Saturday, home noon tip-off against Mike White and the Georgia Bulldogs. White has the Dogs in much better position than Florida, at least to this point, in the SEC standings. I think I saw Georgia was 3-1 in the SEC. Let's kick around some pigskin news. We call it a football fix. It's brought to you by Allstate agent Mandy Bowers, Mandarin, now Orange Park. Aunt Mandy and her dream team can get you hooked up with an insurance plan that makes the most sense for you and most likely will save you money. Home, life, business, auto, and more. It's Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. I mentioned this earlier, but Jerry Jones, go ahead and end speculation. They're going to keep Mike McCarthy around as coach in 2024. So if you are a team hopeful of getting Bill Belichick, that can't hurt to at least take the Cowboys out of the picture. You know, I don't know if there's a sports city that the team can, in the locker room, can disintegrate faster than Philly, man, right? It's just, Philly's always on the verge of some sort of collapse. In the Super Bowl a year ago, cruising toward the top seed this year, completely falls apart late in the year, lose their first playoff game, and there's talking Sirianni could be out, and Hurts isn't a leader, and this discontent in that. Fletcher Cox, one of the team veterans, came to the defense of Nick Sirianni yesterday, called him a winner and a leader, and so, yeah, let's just let things settle down here. If I'm the Lions, I just don't know if I'm talking trash, but if I'm C.J. Gardner-Johnson, I just don't know how to do it any different. Gardner-Johnson, if you missed it, said this week that the Bucs are, quote, without a good quarterback. Okay. Baker Mayfield responded, you might want to brush up on your film work. When asked about preparing for the Rams last week, Gardner-Johnson said this group probably is one of the better groups we've faced all year, besides that Tampa group. Talking about the receivers. If you give that Tampa group a good quarterback, that's a great group. What? What are you doing? Evans, Godwin, Gage, that's a great group. I played against them for real. Mayfield responded yesterday. I don't think he's really watched film because he mentioned Russell Gage. We love Russell, but Russell hasn't played a snap all year for us. The Lions, you're cute and all, man. I just don't know if trash talk's the way to go. Running back Melvin Gordon's been waived by the Ravens ahead of their playoff opener. Gordon probably going to go back to the practice squad. These teams do that practice squad bounce to expertness as they go through the season. And this just Mark Andrews going to play this week, it looks like. Andrews practiced in full yesterday. Certainly an important piece. For that Ravens offense. And then from the, he's still alive category. Jerry Glanville has been named defensive coordinator at Northwest Oklahoma State, because apparently Southeast Oklahoma Tech wasn't hiring. Glanville was the head coach of the Oilers and the Falcons from 86 to 93. He was a fun coach for Atlanta. Atlanta was a miserable franchise without much juice for their entirety. He made it fun. That was Prime and Ryzen and MC Hammer and the whole deal. It was fun. How old? Glanville, 82. 82 years old, 57 years of coaching experience. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. Brought to you by Allstate agent Mandy Bowers. Hicken arrival and more, and this curious email received overnight. Next, when we return on 1010XL. Oh, yeah, 92.5 FM.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. If you've got the time, we've got the sports talk.
Who is this? It's me, pal.
1010XL, Jacksonville Sports Radio.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
Brackish Vodka, a Jacksonville produced and distilled gluten-free corn-based vodka. This is the smoothest vodka you'll ever have. And because it's mineral salt filtered after being distilled 5 times, you'll get the smoothest vodka on the market. And it's made right here in Duval County. When you drink this gluten-free Brackish Vodka, you're supporting a local business and not just some business based out of Texas. Taste why 9 out of 10 people pick Brackish Vodka in the blind taste test. Drink like a local, drink like your boy. Drink Brackish Vodka. Come on, somebody.
Hi, this is Dale Murray from South Georgia to Central Florida and coast to coast. The Murray Ford Superstores are still putting the customers first and cranking out the deals those big city dealers can't touch. It's no wonder everybody's driving to Murray Ford Superstore to purchase their new vehicle. It's simple. If Murray Ford Superstores doesn't have it, the manufacturer doesn't build it. Plus, you get a 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified new and pre-owned vehicle. Shazam! Holy Jesus Aruba Batman, how do we do it? There's no reason for your purchase to take all day, running around with those big city dealers and being flim-flammed with those big city prices. Nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. And we'll trade anything from aluminum cans to minivans. Be American, buy Murray Ford Superstore. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray, in Stark or Kingsland. I'll be waiting for you. And remember, at any Murray Superstore, it's all about you. Shazam!
Hey, it's one of life's most important decisions. If you're 18 years or older, you just got married, you just got divorced, you have children, of course you want to take care of them, right? That's why I'm telling you about Matt Hinson and the Hinson Law Firm. Matt's the attorney, I'm not. But have you done your last will? Yeah, I know it doesn't sound great, right? But it's something you need to do. Why? You decide where your assets go. Planning also helps minimize income, gift, and estate taxes as well. Matt Hinson's going to listen and help you with some tough decisions. Provide you the info needed so you're at ease with your choice. The Hinson Law Firm. You got questions? Matt's got your answers. Reach out, 904-527-1700. That's 904-527-1700. Office is Jacksonville, Florida. Don't let the state decide your fate.
Ride in style with a brand new set of tires from Tire Outlet. We offer the best selection, best quality, and best prices so that you can find the best tires for your vehicle. With over 40 years of experience and 15 locations across Florida, Tire Outlet is the brand you can trust with your vehicle's tires and much more. Hurry in for great deals on tires with our legendary price match guarantee. Our expert technicians are ready to do the maintenance and repairs to keep your vehicle performing its best. Tire Outlet, wholesale prices, premium service.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
When all you have is a hammer, everything is a nail. I'm Dr. George Bari, and like me, I know you have been bombarded with PRP and stem cell treatments from companies that promise the world and charge prices to match. Or the surgeon that convinced you the only way to treat your injuries through surgery. At Bari Orthopedics, we offer the best PRP treatment on the market with prices that won't cost you an arm and a leg. We also have the expertise to treat your injury surgically if that is what it entails. We can discuss all surgical and non-surgical options with you and make sure you get the best treatment available. Come see me, Dr. George Bari at Bari Orthopedics.
Malfunctions in your electrical panel can lead to hazards like fire or power outages, leaving your home at risk. So leave it to the pros and Mr. Sparky.
8 Sparky.
Your on-time electrician, Mr. Sparky of the First Coast.
Discover the difference that local expertise makes at First Coast Lighting and Fans. Visit their showroom at the Avenues and browse high-quality products to match your desire for elegance, quality, and uniqueness at First Coast Lighting and Fans.
I'm Taylor Rose with our Remedy Staffing Westside office off of Normandy Boulevard. We are helping great people find great jobs. Remedy has helped some of the best employers in Jacksonville find talented job seekers like you for over 25 years. Our current job openings range from entry-level distribution center pickers to equipment operators. Apply today at remedygoodjobs.com. Don't wait. Apply at remedygoodjobs.com now.
When you step into a courtroom, you're stepping into a fight. Someone wins, someone loses. I'm attorney Brett Hastings, and at Hastings Injury Law, we've got the experience you want in your corner if you or a loved one suffer a personal injury or a wrongful death. We're here to fight for you. So if you get hit, hit back with Hastings Injury Law, offices Jacksonville. Find us on the web at 904hitback.com or call our 24-hour helpline, 904-HITBACK.
It's a winter wonderland of big wins at Best Bet Jacksonville with our Winter Open Poker Tournament taking place now through January 29th. Don't miss the action. Join us for your share of the ice-cold cash. The championship main event January 26th through 29th with an epic $300,000 guaranteed prize pool. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more details. And we'll see you at the Winter Open. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Chatty and Sandy Real Estate. The Gator men's basketball team got drop-kicked by 20 points in losing to Tennessee Tuesday. As they prepare to face Missouri, head coach Todd Golden likes the intensity his team played with.
Kept fighting all the way through. Again, the score doesn't reflect a very good effort, but I thought our intent was much better that way, and if we go in and play with that same intent in Missouri, I think we'll win.
Florida State Seminole football added another blue-chip prospect to its 2024 class, with Trevor Jackson, a four-star quarterback out of Orlando, officially announcing his commitment to FSU Wednesday. The only remaining Florida team in the NFL playoffs, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, will be on the road when they face the Detroit Lions. Quarterback Baker Mayfield says the team is built for the task.
I think road games kind of fit the mold and our identity of this team, backs against the wall in a different environment, and so I think it fits who we are.
At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently at 7:05 and it's 41 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Thursday. One day away from her sister.
Attacking it like a champion.
Yeah.
Attacking with a vim and vigor second to none.
Well, I'm not going to beat around the bush here.
Attacking it with a passion.
Well,
I want to. A desire to provide the greatest program this side of the Mississippi.
Why just this side?
Right.
We once dominated Catalina Island. Number one morning show in Catalina when they moved us to the midday. Terrible mistake by them. One of the few they've made.
Pow! Pow!
That's right. Catalina Wine Mixer. No kidding. I've actually been to Catalina. Not to the wine mixer, but.
I'm put that on a bucket list too.
Yeah.
What's a little island across from San Diego? Across the bay. I don't think it's Catalina.
Hawaii.
No, it's
No, Catalina's up by L.A.
Yeah. What's the one in San Diego?
I don't know. It's a good question, friend. I've not visited the south. I've been to L.A. That's the south of. Is that
Blue question, though.
It's a blue question.
Coronado.
Coronado. Yeah.
Coronado Island. Yeah.
Nice. You been there?
Nice little island. No, I was on the other side of it this summer.
Sure.
I said, "What's that island over there?" They said, "Coronado."
I gotcha.
So, land of the rich.
Yeah.
Famous.
Surprised you didn't buy some property.
Right?
Man.
Come on, mogul.
Man.
So I logged into my station email account as I do every morning here, just kind of
Yes.
to brush through some stuff, and I have received a video file from Michelle. But the interesting thing was, it said it's apparently the wheel mystery is going to be solved here via some surveillance video. But what intrigues me is that the subject line here, she put, "You're not going to believe this."
Okay.
So what does that mean?
No
There's
idea.
there's just a lot of.
Are you being an accusatory?
No,
Are you asking me what that means?
Now,
Is
E, when
he
I
asking me?
E,
What's happening here?
When I said earlier today,
What did I say yesterday?
didn't I say that it wasn't him earlier today?
We've been
Didn't
already saying that.
I mean, the guy's unbelievable. You know, it could mean anything. It could mean she saw a ghost, someone else took it. This show, that person,
A Guggen that we know. What about the Ox Gator? What about Charlton K. Gady? What about Joe U?
Your hypersensitivity right there, though, gives me pause.
You're so defensive, bro.
Right?
I don't feel I've been defensive at all.
Okay, well, I feel like you were. I've been backing you all morning. If
you're looking at me going, "What? You're not going to believe this."
I mean, you're not. No, I'm just telling you what it says here. It could mean that the boss broke it. I don't know, but man.
Are we going to open it? What are we going to do?
We're going to open it.
What are we
I
opening?
waited. I didn't want to open it by myself.
I'm
I wanted
here
to just
now.
wait.
Are we going to wait? Do it now? What do we got?
You offered $100.
What did she say? What?
I don't know what. That's
Are
all
you
it
telling
says.
me there's security video? Because you guys.
Yes.
There's security
There
video.
is
We'll look through the security video.
See right out the window, out the door there. See that little camera pointed down the hall?
Cameras.
See the one right up here in the corner, pointed in the studio?
Uh-huh.
See the one in the production? Yes, they're all over. See it up there?
That's not.
Over to your right. Yeah, that's a camera right out there.
In here, clearly,
Camera.
I'm on camera. I know that.
That's different. These are the security cameras, so that we can. I'm starting to waver here in my confidence. He's rubbing his eyes.
Man, hit dog
What's
Will
going
Harlow.
on, man?
I'm rubbing my eyes because I'm tired.
Okay.
Tired of a lot of this nonsense. Well, let's let the Googans
He offered
watch
$100
with
bucks.
us.
Yeah. Okay.
And
good.
then we'll decide. So, E, can we show this video on Facebook Live or something?
while we watch it, put it on YouTube, put it everywhere.
Yeah, man. Just forward me that email, man.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
I'll
you
forward you the
forward it to
email.
him.
Yeah, okay, I will. I'll forward you the email, and then you get hold of this security video and do whatever you need to do to it. And
I want to show
we'll
it to
release
everyone
live.
so we can put this to bed once and for all.
E, do you have any connections right now that we could pirate the signal to downtown Times Square? You know how they do those in movies?
Yeah.
And we show the video.
Log into it on the big screen.
Yeah, we put
I like that.
Or down at Jags on the
stadium on
the big screen. Can we do that? Or we need a good. You know what we need? The one thing the Drills never had. We need a good hacker.
So you're telling me,
computer
by the
hacker.
way,
Yeah.
you're telling
Yeah.
me and the listener, my people,
Our people. Thank you.
that you got some email that says you're not going to believe this.
Correct.
And that a video segment.
Yes.
And that you didn't take a peek at what it is.
That's correct. I didn't see it until
I find that very suspicious, people.
E? This guy's unbelievable,
I
man.
find that very suspicious.
I back him, and then he
trying to flip it.
Let me just say this.
Me.
Let me just say this one last time. And then
I just sent it to you. You know how if you haven't looked at it, it's all black,
right?
And then if you open it, the email will go all. If you notice what I just sent you, it's all black. I have not opened it. Not opened the video. I said I wanted to. We could all do it. I didn't think it was you till now.
I went around town yesterday, and the people told me I was out eating.
Okay.
Lunch. How about this? I was eating lunch at an establishment yesterday, and I walk in. I'm going to tell you how like unobservant I am. As you know, I'm like this happens with directions.
The worst.
Like I'll be driving down the road, and I'll go, "Is that a new building?" And someone said, "No, it's been there for 15 years."
Correct.
I go, "Really?" Like I don't know what is going on in my head, but it's not through my eyes looking at this beautiful world that we live in, and that's an unfortunate thing. I'm not proud of it. But yesterday I was so unobservant. We get inside, we're in line, and I was having lunch with some of the fellas from the neighborhood, the Bay. I'm the Duke of Pablo Bay, as you know.
You've told me.
And and we're having lunch, and one of the guys goes, "Hey, Hick, was that Trevor Lawrence?" I said, "What?"
You didn't even see him.
I didn't see anybody.
It's that journalist eye.
He goes, "I think that was Trevor Lawrence." And the other guy goes, "Yeah, that was Trevor Lawrence." And I go,
"You could have corralled him for an interview."
I would have said hello, but I mean, I don't interview Trevor ever really anymore because I don't go down there during the interview process times. But anyway, so but yeah, he's alive and well and doing just fine. Also saw a picture of Anton Harrison with his arm in a sling.
I saw that.
He bought a new house. It was on social media. Congrats to Anton.
These guys play
but clearly he had some cleanup surgery already.
They play hurt, man. You got to give them credit. They failed in many cases.
His right shoulder. He didn't.
No. I'm saying,
he's a hit.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I wanted to bring up this morning before these accusatory.
Wow. I'm very fast becoming on the side that I can't believe it. I'm so disappointed. I think he did it with all this posturing and talking he's doing. Mr. 10 has texted in.
Yeah. He knows me. He's got my back.
You just accused him of coming in and doing something to the wheel.
I said, well, I was just throwing out.
You threw out Ox, Joe. I mean, you're just throwing. You're deflecting
I may have paid
everywhere.
those guys to do it. Would be the suspicion.
I heard yesterday, and I wasn't going to bring this up, and now it's become touchy. I heard through a good source, Taylor, that you were kind of intimating to some people here after I left that you thought I did it just to set you up.
Me?
Did you say that?
No.
I can't believe you anymore, though.
They're trying to turn drill against the drill there.
All right. Here's what Mr. Tennis texted
in. There's fractions inside, then there's fractions outside, E, right? We ride together.
All right.
E, we ride together.
Yeah. Hey, I heard some grandmas that you may have said that I did something with
him too. Yeah. Here's what Mr. Tennessee has texted on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Yeah. I took the big oil jet. I flew into Haralong. I took a limo to the Sip and Go. I walked down to the station, climbed the fence, broke in, and stole the wheel. Right.
I will tell you this. If I asked him to do it, he would do it. He would do that for me. He's a true friend.
You know, I don't like the implication there. I did nothing but go to bat for this guy.
I'm looking at these
like a child accused by his middle school dean.
Let's
not my kid.
Let's alert the Googans. What time can we do this by? E? Can we do this by 8 o'clock?
So that it can all roll. Can go roll live
set up
for us.
Everybody can watch together.
I want everyone to see it.
Put this to bed once and for all.
I want everyone to see it as we see it, and we can comment as we're watching.
I'd like to put this to bed once and for all. Let's say 8 o'clock. That'll give everyone alert your friends and family. We'll solve this case of the missing wheel. And then I'll go so far as to say, because I'm supposed to spin the wheel today at 8:30, and I'll continue to maintain, and I'll have to let the Googans decide this. And I'm not letting you guys decide. You guys jumped on my throat yesterday. If there's no wheel, what do I spin?
That's like a coffee spit take is what that is. I mean, are you kidding me?
They
already have all kinds of ideas. Some are willing to bring us a wheel. Some say roll a dice. You put a punishment depending on the number 1 to 12.
The virtual
There's
wheel.
A virtual wheel. We could put punishment in a hat, literally, and pull them out. Don't worry. The punishment will be levied.
I just thought
then I think whoever stole the wheel, because I do believe like another show is just messing with us.
Right.
That's what I believe. That's why I back my guy all the way. So I think when we look, I think Helmets and Heels did it. Taylor's being too coy.
Some jealousy.
Taylor, she's got some grainy footage of a photo that I just don't trust that it's not photoshopped or whatnot. So I think Helmets and Heels, that's what it's going to be.
Okay.
And so Michelle says you're not going to believe this because she finds those girls to be, so prim and proper and nice and sweet. But I know they're just hard-edged journalist vixens.
I thought Michelle found them offensive.
I know.
No?
I don't think that's it at all. All right, so E, for those that are listening here at 7:15, when we go live at 8 o'clock, if people want to watch this thing unfurl live,
Is
it Roku, Switch, Twitch,
are they going to be able to do it
Apple
on
TV? Where
YouTube,
are we doing it?
Facebook, Twitter at the same time?
Facebook, Twitter at the same time for sure. I'm going to see if I can put it on YouTube as well.
Okay, because see, like guys like me, I'd be left in the dark. I got no Facebook, I got no Twitter.
All right.
YouTube,
I'm going to see if I can do that.
But at 8 o'clock,
at least Facebook, Facebook and Twitter.
And it's going to be special from this standpoint. You are going to see it as we do.
Right.
That's why I didn't open it. I wanted to have fun with it.
You didn't look at it.
I promise I have not looked at it.
All right.
Yeah, I have not looked at it. You can back me on that, right?
Yeah, dog ain't looking at it.
I mentioned it. We had some fun with it.
Dog ain't looking at it. You're over there. He's
Listen,
over there. He can look at it if he wants
That's
to.
your vassed up brother,
Bro,
man. Come on.
What's wrong with you, bro?
We've had some falling outs, apparently.
Wow.
He didn't respond on We Ride Together, so I feel like I'm alone in this
I'm
one,
just
which
saying,
is fine.
some people was asking me about the wheel like I did something
I'm a
with
60-year-old man. I'll stand on my own record.
Now other people are just, they're blaming all kinds of people here.
Yeah, good.
Good, he says, as long as it's not me. Again, for the record, I know you won't believe me. I mean, it's bad enough you don't participate in the show. You can at least get up and listen. But I mean, you had no stauncher defense and defendant than me, and I'm immediately regretting that decision. So
I wanted to say this before we
just
go
say
break.
that.
And you probably saw this, but have we been too hard on Trent Baalke? I was shocked to see his draft class ranked 21st, which is not good, but I would have had it much lower. And in fact, I'd rather have, when one of the teams that was ranked lower, so maybe I just don't agree with this or how they did it. But personally, like the Dolphins didn't have near as many picks as the Jags, right? I don't think and the Jags are 21st. The Dolphins were ranked down at 28th. I'd rather have Devon Achane and everybody else, the other three guys they got, Cam Smith in the second round, Elijah Higgins, Ryan Hayes, I don't even know what the heck they did, but those are their 4 picks. They were ranked 28th. Give me Achane and everybody else.
Here's the bottom line. I, too, saw that list. That list is ridiculously flawed. If you're telling me the Jags didn't have a bottom 4 draft, then I'm telling you the league is going to crumble.
Yeah.
We got nothing out of our class except the no-brainer first-round pick.
Yeah.
Antonio Johnson.
I think I don't think it was a no-brainer, but I think it was a good pick.
Well, we had to get a tackle. They got him.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I just meant the position.
Yeah.
But I'm Parker Washington was. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
If Christian Kirk and Zay Jones don't get hurt,
I think Antonio Johnson has a little bit of
and I agree.
potential.
But it was like a little 5-game blip.
But they say in this breakdown, they say Tyler Lacey played about 15% of defensive snaps.
Yeah, so what? Yeah, 15% too many.
E, do you remember a play that he made?
Yeah, no, that's a terrible list. And again, that grade of those guys, in fairness, let's look in 3 years, and we'll know who really emerged out of this draft. But to say that's the 21st best draft from last year when you got Anton Harrison and nothing, forced Parker Washington stats because the receivers got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Johnson played well, but it's such a short sample. Literally no one else in the draft class contributed. Brenton Strange didn't contribute.
Yeah.
Tank Bigsby didn't contribute. Neither of those rookie defensive linemen even contributed. No contribution. So that's a fail by ESPN, who should know better.
Well, I'll say this. Snoop Conner had a better yards per attempt in 22 than Bigsby did in 23. Now, the Bigsby pick, and I'll say this also. Do you remember in training camp where people, fan, media alike, to the point of even asking coaching staff, hey, this Bigsby guy going to start over ETN? Do you remember that narrative, anyone? Because it was out there. Oh, this Bigsby guy at camp. Oh, if we haven't finally learned our lesson,
I try and say it every year.
After 29 training camps, if this is, and I'm going to do this, I'm putting my colleagues on notice.
It's just hard.
I'm putting my colleagues on notice, E, right here, right now.
Okay.
E,
yeah.
Roll on this one.
Oh, I'm rolling.
Thank you. Mark the date.
Jan 18,
7:21 a.m. in the cold,
frozen
dark
tundra
day
of Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, Florida. If come August in the hot, blazing sun, I hear one media member or colleague tell me that this undrafted free agent, this 4th-round pick, this 7th-round pick has star potential or should get more snaps than, say, Christian Kirk, I'm going to call them out on this program.
Oh.
On a daily basis.
Daily?
Yeah.
Well, I've been doing that for years. Hasn't worked. Not by name, but I've said all along.
And they may not be wrong, but it's you can't do that. We have been taught this. A plus B does not equal C.
Well, here's the reality.
Until they play the game.
We've done this long enough now.
You can say he made a nice play. You can say he looked good today. But if you start to salivate, if you start to
project,
I'm not going to allow it. I will not allow that anymore. Let them be known.
And by the way, we've been doing how many seasons and training camps have the Jaguars had? Now 29?
29.
Okay, Dan and I literally have been to every single one. All right? We've seen this narrative. This is like Groundhog Day. From the first training camp to this year's, there are 3 or 4 of those guys every year. And if we racked our brain, we could come up with your boy Spoonie was on there one year. Weatherspoon, Brandon Toefield was one year. I mean, every year there's 3 or 4 of these dudes, okay? And it leaves me with this observation that's no longer opinion, it's fact. If you look at all these names and you put them and you say what happened, it becomes factual how it played out. You are more likely to be misinformed by what you see than to be scooping anyone.
You're not scooping anyone.
Right, when you go down and you suddenly jump on Tank Bigsby is better than ETN because they're running around in shorts, you're being misled more than you are being, given some epiphany. I will say that. So I'll tell you how good they are about week 5. Are they playing? The pads are on. The games are real.
Correct. All right, let's crank it up here. It's a big, big day. 8 o'clock, we're going to solve this wheel deal once and for all.
People want to know where you watch. You're going to be able to watch on Facebook and Twitter for sure. We're efforting YouTube at the same time live as well. So, we'll get to the bottom. Apparently, we do have the surveillance video, a very intriguing subject line. You're not going to believe this. So, I immediately thought that, it was the girls from Helmets and Heels, but I'm starting to wonder about my guy here. He's making me nervous.
See, that to me sounds accusatory.
That's not accusatory. That's a guy. Disappointment.
What do you mean, Hick? I've been backing you the whole way.
That's disappointment is what that is. That's disappointment.
Did you hear what he just said?
It's disappointing.
Your Honor.
Yeah.
Did I mean.
You've done that.
Judge.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Where's the judge?
Yeah.
Lee. Where's Lee Lockett? I want Lee in here before we look at the video. Do I need to call him? Huh?
You want to be represented?
I'm going to get Lee.
Okay.
I mean.
Well, that's coming up at 8. Again, I think once again you've reacted.
Lee don't lose.
Incredibly defensively.
Sharp dressed.
Yeah. He does look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to win.
He's a sharp one. He could be on looks like he could be on Suits or something.
He should be on
Suits.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back with a 10-minute drill. 8 o'clock, the world will watch together. We've efforting Times Square and the big video board there.
Most ridiculous thing we've
ever
done.
Custom Tree Surgeons Thursday.
Now, Downtime with Dan, brought to you by Ameris Bank. Whether you need help with business, personal, or mortgage banking, we're with you. Ameris Bank is an equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Hey, I got a quick note to the Atlanta Falcons, the Carolina Panthers, the Las Vegas Raiders, the LA Chargers, the Seattle Seahawks, the Washington Commanders, all who have job openings. And this may occur, but when the smoke clears, is there any chance that this cat, Mike Vrabel's on the outside looking in? And if he is, I guess my question is why? Why would he be? You guys, I'm not saying he's Bill Belichick, but didn't Bill Belichick start in Cleveland and then go to another team? I don't know. When I look at the Titans, and I know they lost and had losing records the last 2 years, but I look at a team that always played better than its talent. Isn't that what a coach is supposed to do?
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
You love free, and at Ameris Bank, so do we. That's why we're proud to offer worry-free, hassle-free Ameris Bank free checking. Manage your money your way with convenient access to digital, mobile, and telephone banking, all with no monthly service fee or minimum balance requirements. At Ameris Bank, we're with you. For more information or to open an account, visit our local bankers in person or online at amerisbank.com/free checking. Other fees such as overdraft fees may apply. Ameris Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, Hicken here for my friends at Rhino Shield, man. Get your free estimate today at rhinoshieldjax.com. That's rhinoshieldjax.com. I sang free estimate, man. And let me tell you why. Don't pay for exterior paint that does not protect your home or your business. Man, Rhino Shield, talk about beautiful, talk about durable. Those coatings, they don't chip, crack, or peel ever. They back them up with a 25-year warranty. Looks so great. No mold, no mildew, no algae growth, no water intrusion from these crazy storms we get here in Northeast Florida. Fights that salt corrosion out at the beach, Class A fire rating. And it all happens while saving you thousands compared to the cost of repaint. With 0% financing and new low pricing, it's never been easier to paint your home with Rhino Shield. Get that free estimate today at rhinoshieldjax.com. That's rhinoshieldjax.com.
The Start Something New event is on at Randy Marion in Wilkesboro.
The King of Price has 2023 Jeep Compasses starting at $28,988.
We've got 19 of them in stock.
And 2023 Jeep Gladiators.
Starting at $29,988. That's 20% off MSRP.
We've got 50 of them and they're priced to move.
The Start Something New event means you're getting the best deal in the new year.
Randy Marion, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Wilkesboro. Plus tax, tech, title, $899 admin fee, and resist all.
Tell them Jennifer sent ya.
Since 2014, there's been only one official home builder of the Jaguars, Dreamfinders Homes. With quality-built homes and a speedy move-in process, we're in 20-plus communities in the best locations across Northeast Florida. Dreamfinders Homes is everywhere you want to live. So get off the sidelines, Jags fans, and get into the game. Let Dreamfinders help you navigate your home purchase and offer great interest rates. Visit DreamfindersHomes.com for all your move-in ready homes and step up your game.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes, and I've declared 2024 to be my year, the year I put more life back in my life. You know how I'm doing it? By taking off the weight with Awaken 180 weight loss. 35 pounds gone, and I did it during the toughest time of the year. There's no excuse in January. This is the easiest time of the year for weight loss. Resolutions gearing up for our year, knowing we can do it with the right support. Awaken 180 isn't just the support, it's the roadmap and solution to help you accomplish what no other program has been able to do for you before. I'm dropping 4 to 5 pounds a week, over 35 pounds gone now, and haven't taken a drop, a pill, a spoonful of medications. I'm eating to lose weight and honestly having fun along the way. Make 2024 your year and do what Mike Dempsey did and what I'm doing and what over 21,000 others have done. Choose the solution for weight loss. Awaken 180 weight loss. Call 844-346-1800 or online at awaken180weightloss.com.
When it comes to the Jags, he's oh so good.
Oh, yes.
His name is John Osher.
Oh, snap.
Wednesdays from 10 to noon on Jaguars Today. Brought to you by Kingfish Pest Control, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, this is Stevie Beechurst of Beechurst Plumbing. Growing up in Jacksonville, I was always proud when my dad would point at a building and say, I did the plumbing for that. That's the same kind of pride we instill in every plumber here at Beechurst Plumbing. And that's the kind of pride you can expect when you hire Beechurst Plumbing for your home or business. Right now, we're doing New Year's specials to get your project going. To find out how we can help you, visit beechurstplumbing.com. BETROS plumbing.com. Beechurst Plumbing, here to help.
You don't have to be a football star to get a signing bonus. The team at Republic Services needs your skills, and they're paying up to $5,000 for you to join the roster. You'll be joining a winner. As an essential business, the Republic Services trucks have not stopped rolling with hourly and weekly pay and better benefits and vacation packages than the rest of the league. Driver trainees, $1,000 sign-on bonus. CDL drivers, $3,000. Diesel mechanics, $5,000 bonus. Join the winning team at Republic Services today. Visit republicservices.com.
Equal opportunity employer.
PRP treatment is kind of the thing these days, and in many cases, it eliminates the need for surgery. This is Sheridan Tootin, and my experience with PRP from Southeast Orthopedic Specialist has been nothing short of great. I'm really feeling much better now. Ask your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist doctor about PRP treatment.
This is Dr. Kevin Murphy with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, where athletes are treated like pros.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, the 10-minute drill.
This is a big one.
On 1010XL.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ho! Sports concepts and rationalizations coming your way. We call it the 10-minute drill. We do it each and every day. At the end of the drill, E likes to hand out what he calls razzle-dazzle. E, what is today's razzle-dazzle?
Dinner and a show. A pair of tickets to see Jim Brewer live at the Florida Theater, May 12th. Plus a gift card to Bellwether, downtown's best restaurant.
We are hurtling towards the 8 o'clock hour. Facebook Live. Once and for all, we'll get some answers, which I think is good. I want to read to you. It's a rather long post. It's from my friend Hal Lewis. He's on Twitter, and he's a Gator. He's a Gator booster. He's not a bull Gator, I don't think, or he might be a bull Gator, but he's not one of the big bull Gators. His words, not mine.
Okay.
But anyway, he's a good dude. I've known him for 30 years, and he is a little bit on the inside of this NIL thing.
Okay.
And so here he puts in some like facts and some opinions, and then you can react. And I think he doesn't like agree with it. Well, I'll let his words speak.
Okay.
But anyway, so this is from Hal, current NIL situation. He says there are a few select teams out there. There are a few select teams out there whose 85 players are collecting well over $20 million a year every year, with 100% of it coming from fans. Okay. There are maybe 10,
something you've suggested.
There are maybe 10 more teams who are in the 10 million to 20 million range, again with 100% of it coming from fans every year. These teams all have collectives, some with 5,000 members, others with only 500. Regardless, there is one simple truth at every big school right now. If any school lost their top 5 NIL donors, their top 5 people, that team would collapse.
Okay.
Every single NIL program is extremely top-heavy, so without those few top donors, no program would be able to honor the current NIL contracts with their 85 players.
Okay.
So there are contracts, as we have learned. In fact, the Walter Nolan guy who went to Texas A&M was the number 1 player in the country. Cryptically told people who are going, hey, if you're going to Texas A&M, hit me up. Let me tell you some of the fine print in the contract. Okay.
No, I saw that. I read that.
All right, so he continues. So why are these top donors basically funding 85% of the football salaries for their favorite teams right now? And he says, purely out of love and fanhood for their respective programs. These 5 people, he says, I am not one, by the way.
This is at Florida.
Yeah. At every big school are being asked to do this every year now. So without them, your team would essentially disband and transfer elsewhere in order to keep getting paid. So at the risk of sounding apocalyptic, no team can afford the outcome of complaining so much about things that they, quote, pee off the few big donors and drive them away. That would be a death sentence. He says, so he continues, none of us have any right to criticize these folks for not giving more. We should be thanking them profusely and praying they stick around. Furthermore, we should all be chipping in to help. Everyone should be giving something to their collective if they want their team to compete, especially if your school is not one of those teams with a billionaire from Nike, Exxon, or Flying J as their primary NIL donor. Hint, Florida is not. So they don't have one of those. I think Flying J is
the only word I would take exception with
Tennessee.
is should.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway,
so he says 50,000 fans giving $25 a month, that would be $15 million a year. Is $25 too much to ask? Then give $10 a month. It adds up. The point is this. Every NIL program is walking a tightrope of existence that depends on the generosity of a few rabid fans. If we want UF to reach the upper echelon, we need to do everything to keep these big donors, and we need to do everything to gain the 50,000 donors at $25 a month. That would be all it takes for us to have one of the 3 to 5 most loaded rosters in the NCAA. In the meantime, until we get there, please stop complaining about why we are not getting certain players from the portal. They're transferring for one thing, money. So they are looking for the highest NIL package. It isn't a matter of UF not wanting the great players. It's simply a matter of needing more NIL money to get them. Our budget is already allocated to the great players we have. Moral of the story. Anyone thinking that UF doesn't need more NIL money in their collective has their head in the sand. The big money people have done their share, so now please do yours. Or don't, but then don't act surprised or offended if UF doesn't land certain players. Now, somebody immediately said, I love University of Florida. I love the Gators. I hate this system. I'm not giving any of my family's money to buying a football roster. And I won't complain. I'll just mourn the death of college football. And Hal said, completely fair take. I hate the system as well. My point is I just choose to try to help. Yeah. So it's just that. And so he doesn't.
Let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
FSU has this $1 billion donor?
Apparently so. Or if they don't, apparently they're paying more money.
Yeah.
Huh? I mean, you can sit here all we want and say no, but
I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
He says 95%. He says 95% of Gator fans think we have unlimited NIL money, and it comes from 100,000 sources, including Gatorade and SEC TV money, so we can outspend everyone else, and that is completely wrong. So,
I
mean, it's just.
I don't know the ins and outs of why they're not getting guys and why they're paying them.
Listen,
I don't.
All I know is this: the dude was sitting with Napier on signing night. They had a. You know, for the boosters that signing night, they had a deal, and he was one of them. So I know he's more on the inside than the outside of the. So he's not making any of this up.
Yeah,
he's telling you what he knows, and so I just, you know, again, some of these schools have obviously Texas. When we talked about this originally when it started, the NIL, we said the rich are going to get richer, and now look at the big money programs, and I think they are. I mean. The Blue Bloods are the Blue Bloods.
At the same time, though, the rich, you can argue the rich got richer, but I could argue, well, I ain't seen Washington in the final. I haven't seen FSU undefeated. Those weren't the rich when this thing started.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've also seen some other. I think. Look,
it's harder. I guess it's just saying
here's the reality.
It's harder than ever, and I guess he gets frustrated when, like, Alabama's has a great safety that went into the portal yesterday, but he's not like. FSU got Alabama kids, but most of them are backup guys, right? This is a kid who played at Alabama, and Alabama, by the way, has had like 34 kids go into the portal.
I said that.
But that kid is going to cost money. That kid apparently is going to go where the money is.
I think.
I guess
your buddy Hal, you said?
Yeah, Hallie B.
I think. I think this is where that's misguided.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever those guys are at the top that have that kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
They need to be hitting up those that they rub elbows with. Because going to $60,000 a year Gator fan and asking him to give money is preposterous to me.
I
don't think
I think everybody respects that opinion.
Yeah.
And you and
go get the bigwigs to go get your buddies
like
who have it.
In my group of friends, some like to give, some say I ain't giving a penny.
Yeah.
I get it. I don't. You know, however you want to do it is your choice. But there is a reality here. And all he's saying is, yeah, we got our 5 guys who give money, but if you had 50,000 fans chip in, you know, $20 a month, then it would obviously give them the money to buy. Now, a lot of Gator fans will go on here and say, oh, I'm not chipping in for a 5-7 football team. I get it, but we're swimming upstream.
Yeah, I don't think
the only thing I'll say is you just want to like snap your fingers or say, "Oh, I don't care. A great coach can overcome all that." Maybe he can. Maybe he can't.
With all due respect, that's not what I'm even thinking. Much less saying. I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah.
I just hear a lot of reasons / excuses. I don't.
That's what I mean.
I mean,
but those aren't
there's
excuses.
a lot of 9-2 football teams that most certainly do not have trillions of dollars rolling in for their transfers or otherwise. And so if you're not going to be able to do that, then you damn well better do the other stuff better, I guess.
Yeah.
The NIL needs to be reformulated. It's stupid. Just is. The intent was never to make
likes
millionaires.
The system.
Except the players and their families,
Correct.
which I get.
Right.
But at the end of the day, there's also this. You got these jokers coming in from high school getting the money that should have gone to the Reggie Bushes and Tim Tebows and those guys of the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we went awful quick from, you know, these guys can't even have a part-time job or go to a movie.
Yeah. I guess like I said, you can do whatever, anybody can do whatever they want to do. I hate the system.
I hear you.
And I think you do too. I've railed against it from day one. I'm all for kids getting money. But free agency every year is the most ridiculous thing that I have.
Forrest Gump apparently has transferred to FSU.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump apparently has transferred to FSU. They've got every other Alabama player.
Is that Ox
Yeah,
Gator?
one of the guys
Let's let him chime in.
kind of semi-accused this morning.
I did not
of coming
accuse.
in.
I would say Ox Gator is a friend who, if I said, Ox, I need you to do me a favor.
Even if it's breaking the law?
Why is that breaking the law?
Why be breaking and entering? We got security cameras for a reason.
Yeah, interpretation, right, Ox?
What the law is. Yeah, it depends on what the law is.
Thank you, Ox. Ox, if I asked you to do that for me to get the wheel and destroy it or take it or kidnap it, you'd do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, who's going to prosecute? I mean, nobody's going to prosecute. The NIL,
Yes.
I hate.
Right.
Hate.
Yes.
But I gave to that collective. I read Holly's thing,
Mhm.
and I made a donation. I'm not doing every month. I'm not committing to every month. The
Right.
only thing I do every month is, bills and tithes.
Don't you kind of
But
feel like, hey, that's good, Ox, but don't you kind of feel like once you give, like if you give $100, now I'm going to tell you what I think.
Yeah,
I'm in this
really,
thing now.
I give it because I love like Jackie Sherrill and those guys, and I think it kind of makes me feel like I'm dirty.
Yeah, I like
I'm
that.
Thinking, I'm kind of one of these.
You're a backdoor booster is what you are now.
Yeah. I'm kind of one of these under the table guys, but I hate the system.
Yeah.
I agree with Jeff in this respect. I do not like
Mm-hmm.
this system, and I think the only ones that benefit from it, we've gone overboard. We've gone absolutely
100%. 100%.
But those 9-2 teams that Jeff mentioned earlier, they're not playing the Texas, the Alabamas, the LSUs, the Tennessees, the ones that are in the same. I mean, Georgia, they have all money. They've got these big time boosters, and Purdue doesn't have to play these guys. They got to play Ohio State, Michigan. The rest of them, they kind of put them in a bottle and shake them up.
Yeah.
But we got to get like a czar of college football. That's what I was hoping Saban was going to become.
Yeah, he doesn't want that, does he?
Yeah, I know. But
no, he wants to go. You know what he wants? He wants that. Hey, Ox, he wants that. I'll fly in Friday and go on that game day show, and you pay me $10 million a year.
The bottom line is the solution here is so simple, but it's going to require the suits giving up some of their money. They make a ton of money.
Yes.
The players should just get paid. No more NIL. That's illegal again. But everyone gets $100,000 a year. They can afford it. They get billions from the TV. Share the money. Don't ask Joe Blow and a Popka to send $25 from his $1,800 paycheck. That's
right.
I'm not for that.
There has to be a salary cap. There has to be a salary
easy.
cap. It has
It's not
to be,
hard. It's not
across the board.
Especially now that they've done it, Ox. Especially now that kids are filling out W-2s.
Right.
Let's make it official. So if you don't like it, go play semi-pro football. You get $100,000 a year. That's it.
Or make it semi-pro
That's
football.
the thing I'm looking forward to this year is when Joe Smith gets that W-2 and is like, oh, what am I supposed to do with this? Well, you've got to pay about 40% of that tax.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, what? That's going to be the response because it was spent downtown at the club. We don't have that anymore. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
The man's coming.
The man is coming.
We'll see. We'll see.
Right.
We'll see you guys.
Thanks, Ox. That's the Ox Gator checking in. All right, let's do this. We're hurtling towards 8 o'clock. We're going to show it around 8. We got Doc Murphy coming up, though. This is the drill on 1010XL, 92.5 FM, 641-1010 right now. Tell them what they're going to win.
Oh, they're going to get a dinner and a show for two, a pair of tickets to see Jim Brewer live at the Florida Theater May 12th, plus a $50 gift card to Bellwether, which is downtown's best restaurant. Holla at your boy.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Your home for Gators Hoops is 1010XL.
It's 2 in a row on the road as Florida travels to Mizzou. Gators Tigers, Saturday at 8 on 1010XL.
JEA is dedicated to keeping your utility costs down, so we offer programs and solutions to help you use less and save more. From simple and easy tips that reduce usage to free in-home efficiency assessments that show you ways to be more energy and water efficient, and efficiency rebates that help you save on appliance upgrades. Because as your community-owned, not-for-profit utility, we're here to serve you, and only you. To learn more, visit JEA.com.
Looking for the perfect Saturday plans? Head over to Players Grill, where Saturdays are all about pizza and pints. Dive into a delicious pizza paired with your choice of Miller Lite or Yingling draft beer for just $12.99. Pizza, pints, and a great time. Players Grill, where the neighborhood meets.
Local 234 Plumbers, Pipe Fitters, and HVAC Technicians is now taking applications for their state-certified apprenticeship program. As an apprentice, you'll receive excellent benefits, higher pay, job placement, and even earn college credit. The 5-year programs include plumbing, pipe fitting, welding, and HVAC. A career as a journeyman means stability and security. For more information, visit ua234.com/apprenticeship. Local 234. Make the right connection.
Prosser here for Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. It's getting chilly outside, but you can enjoy the outside inside with a new glass lanai from Lifetime Enclosures, or look ahead and get that backyard ready for spring with a new screened-in enclosure. Maximize the space you have and make it great with Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. They truly are the best in the business. Give them a call today. Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. Showroom just off Phillips Highway. Tell them Prosser sent you. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's all about Tomahawk Nation on the Seminole Report.
I'm RJ Saunders, and I bring you garnet and gold news and notes from the state capitol on the Seminole Report.
Brought to you by your local Ag Pro, your home team on 1010XL.
Are you looking for increased privacy and protection for your family and pets? Look no further than Superior Fence and Rail. Superior Fence and Rail is Jacksonville's top-rated fence company, delivering the highest quality fence products. They'll treat your property as if it's their own. So get off the fence and get your privacy back. Call Superior Fence and Rail today for your on-site estimates.
When you're on the fence about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
Now that's what I call high-quality H2O. If you want high-quality H2O in your home, call your local water boy, Keith, at Kenai Water Jacksonville. That's Kenai Water Jacksonville.
Mike Dempsey for Tire Outlet. Ride in style with a brand new set of tires from my friends at Tire Outlet. We offer the best selection, best quality, and best prices so you can find the best tires for your vehicle. With over 40 years of experience at 15 locations across Florida, Tire Outlet is the brand you can trust with your vehicle's tires and much more. Hurry in for great deals on tires with our legendary price match guarantee. Our expert technicians are ready to do the maintenance and repairs to keep your vehicle performing its best. Tire Outlet, wholesale prices, premium service.
People are winning every single day. Regular people are winning every day. Whether it's $500 or $50,000, anybody can win. Because when they win, I feel like I'm winning.
It's just a fun atmosphere. The pool, the spa, the gaming, the food, the shopping. I came one night, hit the double downs, had a couple good runs, and won about $300,000.
Anybody could win at Seminole Hard Rock, Tampa.
Must be 21 to play slots or table games. Gambling problem? Call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Care you can see.
Hey, Hicken here for Lockhart Construction. That's a longtime Jacksonville business. Shane's dad started. Shane is guys from here taking care of people who live here, people like me, man. We needed a new bathroom. We called Shane. Shane did the rest. Fast, friendly, certainly affordable, cleaned up each day. Love having them in the home, man. Their family gives your family a better living experience. I say you unlock better living with Lockhart Construction. No job too big, no job too small. If you got a construction need, a construction want, a construction idea, give Shane a call. He'll call you back. Shane Lockhart, Lockhart Construction, 994-3865, 994-3865.
XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists is not affiliated with the NFL or the Jacksonville Jaguars. Discussion regarding injuries is solely based on opinion. Coming up, the weekly Southeast Orthopedic Specialist Medical Report featuring Dr. Kevin Murphy, a board-certified orthopedic surgeon specializing in sports medicine, upper extremities, and arthroscopy of the shoulders and knees. Dr. Murphy is a nationally and internationally recognized orthopedic expert. He's a former orthopedic consultant to the White House and the Pentagon, and currently serves as head team physician for UNF, the Jacksonville Icemen, and Northeast Florida area high schools.
Now, we love Doc Kevin Murphy, Southeast Orthopedic Specialist. The reason why he's so great is he's a worker bee. He works and works.
Is a worker bee.
His wife has to make him take vacations at
That's
times.
true.
He had it wasn't a vacation, but he's helping his son out in Colorado. He goes out to Colorado, but he's supposed to be back and working Monday. Now, if you know Doc, if Doc goes on a long weekend, like Sunday night, he starts to get that look in his eye. He gets a little antsy. He's what I like to call a type A, Pros. I mean, if it's 4:30 in the morning, Doc is up on the treadmill every day doing his workout. I mean, that's who he is. It's very regimented. So when somebody tells Doc he can't do something, he can't get back, and he's got to stay on vacation, whereas I would take my shirt off, kick my feet up, and jump up and down like, oh, well, call work. I can't come in until next week. Doc goes a little crazy, a little stir crazy. I can just imagine you on seeing all this snow and getting oh, Doc.
This is how Doc is wired. If his wife drags him off to, say, a beach,
right,
for, I mean, God forbid a week, he would never commit to that, but for 4 days.
Yeah.
Like the leisurely, awesome activity of just laying there on the lounge chair next to the surf, reading a book, Doc would find stressful. He's shaking, he's nodding his head.
Doc can't
after about 2 hours of that, it's just time's a wasting.
His lovely wife gets these great vacations.
Comes up with some
you
good
and I
ones.
would die for. And he goes, and it's okay, and he'll deal with it. And he also, by the way, needs Doc. And if I'm wrong at any of this point, feel free to jump in and stop us. He also needs a itinerary. We got to know what we're doing. Like when Doc's on vacation, so instead of getting up at 4:30, he gets up at 5:15.
No,
breakfast,
still 4:50.
Breakfast is 7, but I'm going to go work out anyway.
So just a glimpse. I mean, I do exactly the same thing every day. Every morning I get up at the same time.
Right.
I don't have an alarm clock.
Right.
I just get up.
Yeah.
And I do the same workout every morning.
Yep.
I have a smoothie every morning.
Yep.
I eat the same thing at lunch every day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it drives people. It's just so yeah. I was stuck in Colorado for 2 extra days. It was brutal. Yeah, it was brutal.
See, some people would say stuck in Colorado don't go together.
I know. Yeah.
But I get you. Anyway,
so much snow, and it was so cold.
Like in other words, like Doc has never missed. I don't think. How long have you done this with us, Doc? More than
18 years.
Yeah. And I don't. I mean, honestly, Doc.
He's missed a few.
Not many.
Couple, but
like
he'll on vacations
like if he
and stuff.
Only if he's like
I'd
in
say
the
10.
air. Like if he's not. He's called in from airports to do his
He has
segment.
before, but I think he's
yeah, I've missed a couple.
Yeah. So I got a question for you, though. We'll get a couple injury updates. I saw a picture of Anton Harrison, the Jaguars' right tackle. Congrats, he bought a new home. It was on social media, so I'm not, breaking any secrets, but he had his right arm in a sling, which and he had shoulder issues all year, played through them, indicates to me surgery would be my guess. So
sure.
Shoulder, offensive lineman, able to play through it. Does that sound like a labrum tear maybe, something of that ilk?
Exactly. Yeah, those linemen, the push-pull stuff all the time. Mm-hmm. The ball slides around in the socket and very commonly will rip up the labrum. And it needs fixed. If you leave that alone, it moves around. You get arthritis in there.
Right.
AKA, some Hall of Famers that have had.
Tony had labrum issues. He knows that. He's talked about it.
Also surprised to hear Trevor say he didn't need any surgery. So
awesome.
I guess that's a good thing, right?
It's a great thing.
So the right shoulder even also is good. So would that tell us then it's not torn or sprained AC joint or it's not
the
bad
AC
enough?
Joint, the AC joint you don't fix. Typically,
Okay.
Anthony Richardson had his fix, but the vast majority of them you don't fix.
Unless it like totally
even then the grade 3 where it's completely separated, you typically don't fix it. You get normal strength and function down the road. There's some gray areas there where people do fix them, but traditionally you don't. Because you get normal function from that.
Okay. So and ankle and knee also okay enough that they'll heal up on their own. He doesn't need any kind of cleanup. Which is
the
good.
knee was an MCL that heals by itself, so you don't operate on that.
Yeah.
And the ankle, that was a sprain that, again, those heal. So good for him. I was concerned that his shoulder would be a labrum that might need fixed. So that's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go through some of the playoff injuries. We learned yesterday Mark Andrews apparently is on the verge of a comeback. He was a full practice participant yesterday. He went down. It was the primetime game against the Bengals, I believe. It
a while back. It was like a season ender, but apparently not.
What was it? Ankle? Wasn't it ankle? What was?
Yeah, it was ankle.
Yeah,
yeah,
ankle injury. So I guess, man, these guys, they work hard to come back fast, don't they?
Well, they do, and some come back too fast. But this one seemingly was. The length of time would certainly be enough to get that to heal.
And they don't know for sure that he's going to play, but he was at least able to practice.
Listen, these are pleasant surprises. I was watching the playoffs, and you mentioned Andrews. You'll probably see him running around for Baltimore, but I was watching Detroit Saturday night, and there's Chauncey Gardner-Johnson playing.
His mouth's working.
It always is. It never stops. But he and then I said, oh, God, I remember he went down early, and he was out for the year, so I looked it up. Torn pec, week 2. But the NFL season's become so long, and if your team's good, sometimes you can say, hey, just don't shut me down for the year. Keep me on the outside. But, I got a chance here. Torn pec in week 2, which would be September 20th, October, November, December. 4 months.
Yeah, good to go.
You're back?
3 months. It's,
3 months?
Pretty good.
He started
good at that point. Strength may not be fully back.
Right.
But,
mouth
it's
is back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ran it on Baker Mayfield earlier in the week.
That's a big, that's a good get back.
Oh,
man.
for sure. Yeah,
and there's some
playmaker.
You see some of those guys running around, you're like, oh, man.
And there'll be a game within a game. Baker has responded. That'll be part of the fabric of the game. Like CJ runs his mouth like a champion. He fights his own guys. I mean, that guy's
he's
ultimate.
He's
Hall of
a
Fame
good
trash talker.
He's a good one and done guy.
He's a good. You like him on your team, and then you hate him on the other.
Well, no, you start to hate him on your own team
Probably.
too. But then
Buffalo is really the only team playing this weekend that has significant injuries that we're not sure about. I mean, they got a lot of, just like from a depth standpoint. Safety Taylor Rapp, wide receiver Gabe Davis, both didn't practice yesterday. They had a corner, Christian Benford, linebacker Terrell Bernard, defensive end Leonard Floyd. Their punter has a hamstring injury. The linebacker, Von Miller, linebacker, Bale Inspector. Now, a couple of those guys, it's listed as, quote, rest, but the Bills are
they're beat up.
They've been beat up, man. Yeah. Give them credit for overcoming those injuries early in the year. And you know what, Dan? They didn't have to let an all-pro go to another team, sign one in free agency, and then draft 3 other linebackers to fill in for Matt Milano. No. They seem to have the guy.
And that guy's not playing this
I know,
week, right?
It's unbelievable.
Is that Bernard?
I think so, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's
got an ankle.
Yeah, they carted him off last week.
So anyway, not a ton injury-wise. Like the big names should be playing, and so we should. It
looked like Bernard came back and then went out again, didn't he?
Did he? Is that what happened? I don't remember.
He went out during the game.
Yeah. So there's teams though that overcome that stuff. I remember with the year Green Bay won a Super Bowl, I was always amazed because they had like 12 guys on injured reserve. Mm-hmm. I don't know how it works, and the injured reserve has changed now, like we were talking about, Doc, where if you get hurt in September and you're a player and you got a good team, you don't want to shut them down necessarily because of.
Yeah, a lot of these things are 3 months and you're back. So, things changed.
You don't have the data, but there is inevitably, when they do their exit interviews and physicals, right? Is that what do teams do that? Is that what you do?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. How many? Is there any idea of how many of them have to have some sort of minor off-season? It's probably tough, but there is a percentage 5, 6,
of those.
7 guys.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that wouldn't be incorrect in saying something like that. So you're not surprised in one respect, and you are surprised, but you also tip your cap to guy like you see this kid Harrison. He obviously had to have his shoulder fixed. I mean, he had to deal with it all year. That thing was bothering him during training camp. you know?
Right, remember that?
Yeah. So, and then, of course, we always keep our eye out on what Doc has taught us, the dreaded hamstring injuries. You don't want those.
Soft tissue, Hick. Soft tissue.
Oh, boy.
Well, give those time. Now they have a time to really let him heal. So
yeah, if you can wait more than 6 weeks, you've taught me 6 weeks on hamstrings. Is that correct, Doctor?
At least 6 weeks.
At least 6.
Yeah.
8 would be fine.
8 would be fine.
I can confirm that.
Lovely.
We got E here is now a year out with a hamstring.
Chill.
Doesn't rehab.
Doesn't never. The race will never.
Basically said Doc said I could never run again.
Yeah,
Dan.
that's what he said. Yeah, which
Doc said I should never run again. That's kind of what that's what he's telling the people. Just so you know, Doc. I mean, I don't know if that's true. HIPAA laws don't allow me to ask questions, but
you done told the world. I mean, you talking about HIPAA now. You done told everybody.
You're talking about HIPAA now. That's awesome.
I'm just telling you what you tell the people.
Right?
Yeah. I wish I could race them, but I can't. Doc says I can't. I'm hurt.
We got anything else? We good? Doc, anything?
I'm just glad Doc is back safe and
Glad to
sound.
be
And
home.
I'm glad he's working because otherwise he would have went through the roof.
Man, I couldn't imagine.
Doc would have been like assisting on surgeries via Zoom.
He showed us the snow piled up, 3 feet. I could see Doc at one point just going out and shoving his head in the snow and the steam coming up. The steam coming up off of
Doc could have that Zoom up on his phone and go, take that scalpel, incision it right. No, not there. Down a little bit.
I mean, the guy thinks we're in a Flintstones episode.
Is that how we do it, Doc?
That is not
Doc,
how we do it.
give me a instrument that you used besides not just scalpel. Give me an instrument so I can sound like I know what I'm talking about.
How about a hemostat?
Yeah, hemostat.
You need a hemostat. He doesn't know what that does.
Yes,
you know what a
doctor.
hemostat is?
Heck no.
Yeah.
What's a hemostat?
A hemostat's what all the potheads used back in college. Look at he's like, what now? What's going on in there?
Hey, I'm trying to get educated, man.
That's a car.
A hemostat's like a tweezer type thing, right?
Yeah. All right, hemostat.
So use your imagination out there, Gabe.
All right. Thank you, Doctor.
Doc, you want to stick around for the video reveal?
No,
we got.
No.
What do you mean no?
No, Doc's a man. Doc has things to do. He's got
E, did you get everything figured out?
Oh yeah, that video.
Where are we going to be going live when we return? With the security footage has been sent to me with the headline.
Let's get this
You're not
over
going to
with.
believe this.
It's going to go live on Facebook whenever we come back, so
Okay.
you'll be able to watch it. And then I set a timer for Twitter and YouTube.
Okay.
So you'll be able to
it'll
watch it.
go to both of those formats, but it'll actually happen live here. And we'll get figured out where we're going to watch it so that you can get our reaction to whoever in this station has absconded with our wheel.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right. So this is the drill. It's a Custom
Thank you,
Tree
Doc.
Surgeons Thursday. We appreciate Doc. We'll see him next week, and we'll be back with more next year on 92.5 FM.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here, adding more flavor to your evenings.
What's that haunting aroma?
Into the night with Rick Ballou.
Will there be anything else?
Have a late night snack with Hacker.
You're gonna die soon with that diet, you know that.
Evenings on Jacksonville Sports Radio 1010XL.
Wondering what you're going to do for dinner tonight? Southern Steer Butcher is a full-service butcher, and we grind and make sausage in-house every day.
Now open in Ortega. For tasty tips and juicy breasts, choose Southern Steer Butcher.
Elevate your driving experience with Osteen Volvo Cars of Jacksonville. The Osteen Volvo team is a key piece of our community, and when it comes to cars, excellence is non-negotiable. Visit Osteen Volvo on Phillips Highway, online at osteenvolvo.com.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
All right, make a crucial catch against colon cancer. Hicken here for Borland River Foundation. If you're 45 or older, the ball's in the red zone to get screened. The key to surviving colon cancer, early detection and prevention, gang. And 45, that's the new 50. Men and women, get screened for colon cancer if you hit that age. The Borland River Foundation, nonprofit organization, and they're devoted to building a healthy and equitable community free from colon cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, visit BorlandRiverFoundation.com. Get all the information you need and get screened.
So I'm here with Danny Van Sickle, Director of the Electrical Training Alliance. Danny, tell me about your program.
Hey, Rick, we're a 5-year electrical apprenticeship. Our students start out making over $30,000 a year, and right now graduate making over $80,000 a year, including benefits. There is no tuition and no student debt. You just have to apply and get accepted.
Did you say no tuition and no student debt?
You heard that right, Rick. Once you're accepted into the program, your only costs are the books and the course fees, around $700 a year.
Wow, that sounds like an amazing opportunity. How can I learn more?
Just go to etajax.org, and you can apply there.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach, WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
Mia here for my friends at Arlington Toyota. No payments for 90 days and just $500 down can get you behind the wheel of a brand new Toyota. And with the help of Arlington's pre-approval program, that new Toyota will be sitting in your driveway sooner than you think. Plus, every new Toyota purchase comes with peace of mind of Arlington's lifetime warranty. That's unlimited time and miles. Shop in person, 10939 Atlantic Boulevard, and online anytime at arlingtontoyota.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. FSU men's basketball played in-state and conference rival University of Miami at Coral Gables. The Noles, riding a 4-game winning streak, were happy to make it 5 with the victory over the Hurricanes. It was a team effort. FSU had 4 players in double figures, and they never trailed in the game. Wednesday morning, redshirted junior defensive tackle Darrell Jackson announced that he was coming back to the Seminoles for another season. Jackson is expected to be one of the top defensive linemen on the roster following a year where he was forced to sit out due to his eligibility waiver being denied as a 2-time transfer. Around the NBA in-state, the Orlando Magic took on the Atlanta Hawks. Much of the game was back and forth, resulting in the Atlanta victory. The Miami Heat dropped the game to the Toronto Raptors. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 8:09 and it's 43 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We got to get to the bottom of some things here. Let's set the stage.
Let's set it.
All right. Excellent music choice, Hugh.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You do what you do.
I do what I do.
So, you ever do this with a pencil, by the way? I love doing this.
How old are you, man?
Never gets old. Looks like rubber.
Never gets old.
You ever seen that trick, E.T.?
Oh, yeah.
The old time.
Rubbery there. Anyway, so here's the deal.
The Pink Panther, I see you.
We have the Wheel of Consequence. We had bets this year. Bets were in play. The Friday 5-pack, which somehow I blew. And then the 3-1 bet, the sack bet, which I love. I'm proud of that bet. It was a fun bet. Went all year.
Glad I did. I'm proud of myself for not giving up. You offered me a buyout, and I seriously considered it.
Yeah. As you offered me one.
Yes, I did.
I also said no.
Which, by the way, we don't want to. We don't, to avoid the paparazzi.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't want to go public with just the exact plans.
Mm-hmm.
But we will be having a nice, private, intimate dinner together, and I want to be clear, I'm not making you pick up the tab. Can you tell the audience that?
Yes.
Okay, because you offered. Very generous offering.
Yeah.
That's not what I was, and just to reemphasize, I wasn't fishing for a free meal when I offered.
However, on the wheel,
we can put that on there.
It's on there.
Okay.
So,
well, and if it goes on
and
there.
if it happens, then we can kill two birds with one
That's right.
stone.
Then all bets are off. I'm back to Ubering.
Yes.
You know, as it now, Ms. P and I will take a lovely drive together.
Right.
But if it lands on the wheel, we're gonna sock you. I'm gonna Uber. I'm not gonna feel good on Saturday. Nod, wink, wink.
We have on there, and we'll get to that in a minute.
All right. So first,
so
ET,
anyway, go ahead. So what occurred was, so the wheel, I lost two. I got two spins coming up.
Yeah.
All right. So unbeknownst to me, allegedly, unbeknownst to those around us here on the drill, the morning program, the straw that stirs, the wheel is kept in the side room here, where it just taunts us constantly.
Because we leave up last punishment. Every once in a while, you'll stop and you'll look ruefully at the wheel, saying, "Oh, remember all those terrible things."
Yeah. So anyway, you look at it, you walk by, you feel it laughing at you, taunting you, and then the wheel was gone.
Yeah, I kind of last week I was just like, because I was thinking about it, because by then you had lost. It was basically the day after you lost.
I don't think it was the day after at
Well,
all.
it was
I
the
lost.
No, I'm saying that's what I said. Where's the wheel? Just to see where it was. It was in my top of my mind.
So the wheel disappears. So everybody wants to know what. So we start looking. Jeff looks. He can't find the wheel. He searched high and low yesterday. He can't find the wheel.
I did.
I gave a perfunctory look. I didn't see the wheel because I'm at the point here, peeps, where I'm saying, look. There's no wheel. There's no spin. There's no spin. Life goes on. That's the way it goes.
And that, I believe, that statement that you've made now over and over, I believe is what is sending much of Guggen Nation and supporters of Dan into the belief that you are indeed guilty of this.
Correct.
Because it makes it sound like no wheel, no spin.
I have maintained my innocence
course,
throughout.
yeah.
You
I supported
alerted
you.
me that, well, we'll get to the bottom of this because we have security video. So we pinpointed. You asked Michelle, gave her some dates and times to look through, and much like a Harlan Coben Netflix series, we started going through the videos, or she did, and she has sent you an email this morning, an attachment that says you're not going to believe this.
That's correct. And I had not opened it. I sent
None
it
of us have looked at the
We're
video.
going to open it together. Now, where do Dan and I go here sitting at our computers to see this video as
I'm watching us right now on Twitter.
Okay,
I'm just waiting to post it. As soon as I post it, Jeff, I'm going to send you that, and then, boom, we can watch it all live together. I just haven't posted it yet. That's all I'm waiting
so
you haven't posted the video.
Right.
So here's what's
you have it, though.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
So here's what's going to happen.
And you didn't look at it either.
No, I ain't look at it.
All right.
So you post it, and then you tell me, and then you tell me where to go see it, and then we'll watch it together.
Correct.
So post it, and then we'll pull it. So we're kind of it's not going technically exactly live, but it's within a second, right?
Right.
So here's what we're going to do this. So you post it, tell Dan and I where we can go. I'm interested to see.
Head over to 1010XL Twitter.
Which heel took our wheel? Which intern is fed up with failing Dan's class and destroyed it?
Lunch Bunch member.
Could be the Lunch Bunch. You've been calling them that for years. You unbeknownst to yourself, have alienated a few people along the way.
It's a better name than the name of the show. I don't know why they don't call. I mean, it's 100% better name.
I just ask you. I got you.
Jeff,
Do you disagree?
Jeff, go ahead and check your email.
My email, huh?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Dano, you can go ahead and look at that thing.
I got it right now. I'm looking at me and Jeff.
Am I going to be able to? I'll be able to play this
now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's rolling. Okay.
Now wait a second.
Let's hit pause.
Just hit pause.
Hit pause. Hit pause. Hit pause.
The video's rolling?
I just looked at it in my email, the video was rolling.
Yeah,
So,
but all you got to do is hit play.
All right,
and pause.
I'm looking. What I see is the security camera pointing down, and this is out there now for everyone?
Hold on. Stop.
Yeah.
Don't run it.
I'm not.
Because I don't see it.
On your
Number
Twitter?
one. Oh, let me go to the email then.
Did you send the email to Dan too? Yeah, send it to him too, because I just
you have it I think
but it
live.
links to Twitter. Well, no, it's not live. It's just a Twitter. It's what he's posting.
Now, can they watch it on Facebook as well?
Yes, they can.
Now, how do you get to the No, they know.
And then you're going to post it to YouTube as well. That'll be on YouTube.
That is correct.
Any second, also.
But how do you get on? What's the Facebook page?
1010XL.
Okay, so if you have Facebook, you can go to that.
Dan,
right
I just sent you that link.
So this is
I'm calling it up.
Okay, it's 1:13 in the morning.
Okay, hang on.
And this is a shot down.
Okay, I see it.
So whatever happened here, he happened at 1:15 in the morning?
Man,
All right,
that's
here we
crazy.
go.
All right, so we're going to hit play together. Are you at the very beginning, Hick?
It's now live on Facebook as well.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, here we go. I got it rolling. I see nothing. I hope you're not ahead of me here. Let me guide people through. And again, you can go track this down if you do. I still see nothing. Oh, there.
Oh,
that's you walking down the hall.
That's not me.
That's your cheer sweatshirt. Look at that walk.
That is not me.
Oh my God.
Hang on.
He's jumping around. He's grabbed the wheel. He's scurrying down. He's like the Hamburglar.
That's your truck.
Look.
There's your truck.
No, I'm not there yet. That's your Cheers sweatshirt and your hoodie.
I don't have that
Whose
Cheers
truck is
sweatshirt
it?
anymore. This is a frame. This is a
not-
frame
that's
job.
I have a Ford. That's a Ram. That's not me. That's your son's truck.
You don't know what truck my
That's
son
the
has.
Brad Booster.
Oh, no! There goes the wheel.
That's you.
Someone has crushed it.
I can't. It's.
This is a frame job.
What are you talking about? A frame
This is
job?
100%.
My man.
Get Lee Lockett on the phone for me right
What
now.
are you talking about? Let's go back to the. Okay, I'm going to go back to the beginning.
I'm going
here.
to post it on my Twitter.
How
right
are
now.
you
That's
saying?
not
Oh,
me.
right there. Oh my gosh, that's so you. It's 100% you. That's your Cheers sweatshirt. You've got your hoodie on. You're sprinting
Googans.
down the hall.
Googans, who is that?
And you have the wheel in your hand, dude.
Uh-huh.
So
13 in the morning?
1:13:44. He came in and stole the wheel.
That is not me. I don't
That
know
is
what's-
odd. Then they click to the. And by the way, this
That might be you,
You know
trying
what's-
to set me. Somebody's setting me up.
You know what's great about this? It's all security cam too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful. Look at him put it under the wheel. Watching it again. That's you shuffling in. There's like, boy, if he had known there were security cameras, he probably would have put a cat burglar's mask on or something.
Give me my lawyer.
How do you explain yourself? Seriously, I'm
think-
so disappointed. I backed
That's
this
not
guy.
me.
Dano, that's crazy, bro.
That's
you think
you.
that's me?
Bruh, I ain't
That's
gonna lie.
you.
I see the walk. Look at the shoes.
Look at the shoes.
What shoes are they?
Look at the shoes.
Look at the Air Old Man
Yeah,
Whites.
there they are. Old man white airs. There he is. He's jumping around. Those are his moves, man. There he goes. Just right out the side door, shuffling down the hall, 1:15 in the morning.
No respect.
I guess you're thinking he wouldn't get this. What?
So 1:15 in the morning, you're saying I came all the way back here.
I'm not saying it. The video is saying it.
Clearly.
I would have said no.
I'm not going to answer another question until I have Lee Lockett with me.
Hold on. You're not being tried here. You will, too, answer questions.
I have
What
no
gives? I
comment.
thought you were in favor of the wheel. I thought this was something we agreed upon.
I've been in favor of the wheel.
Then why did you steal the wheel in the middle of the night, put it under a truck tire, and destroy it? And now, by the way,
How do we know that's not your truck?
Because I don't drive a Dodge Ram truck.
Could you tell that was a Dodge Ram?
Yes, it says
I
Dodge
think we
Ram.
could tell.
Yeah,
It
I
does?
drive a Ford. It's out in the out there. That's the Boy King's truck.
Mm-hmm.
Does he know that you used his truck to aid and abet a crime?
I don't know that. I mean,
You're
I don't know that that's his
He's
truck.
at a loss
Does
for
that
words,
prove
he?
it? Does that prove that? First off, how can you tell that's me? There's no face at all. It's somebody walking with my sweatshirt, which I bet if I go home, it's not there anymore.
Well, isn't that convenient?
Yeah. And then
I'm going
okay.
to hit watch again. Yes, I am sure that this
Let
is
me ask
nobody
you,
but you.
You think if I stole the wheel, I would jump around like this cat's doing?
That sounds like some. There you are. Right when you walk in, it's clear as day walking down the hall. That's you.
This guy has so
What do you
if you're
mean,
not
this guy?
if you're not watching,
There he
this guy
is.
has the hood pulled over his head.
I can see.
I don't know. That's
If
crazy.
the wheel doesn't fit, you must have quit.
It fits. There you are. That's
Man,
you.
I'm gonna
That's your
freeze
profile.
this.
That's your nose,
I
Nick.
just
I mean,
sent
I'm trying. I'm
I
being
just sent
nice
you both
here.
an image to your email.
You sent
and
another
a screen-
email.
like
A
it's
screenshot.
Tell me who was that?
Oh yeah, that's so obvious.
I
Cheers,
posted-
spot.
I
Yeah,
posted that on
you're
Twitter.
nabbed, dude. You got screwed by the security cam. You didn't know it was there. I'm not going to judge you, but that's you, bro. That's you. I am sorry. That's you. Cheers, Boston. You wore that like a few days ago. Oh, it must have been the next morning.
I bet I
right
left it
back
here.
to the crime.
You know-
Smiled
hey.
at us, E.
You know how sometimes
Smug.
you know how sometimes I leave my jacket here? Like yesterday I had to come back and get my
At 1:13 in the
swag
morning?
action. No.
Oh,
like I
okay.
left my Cheers sweatshirt here.
Okay.
Because it gets warm in this studio. Somebody clearly took it, put it on, and then stole the
At 1:15 in the morning. They care that much about our wheel bet. Really?
I don't know what to tell
When
you.
they take it in the middle of the day or something, they seriously, you're suggesting someone stole. This is what we have to believe. Someone stole stole your hooded sweatshirt.
Is he on vacation again?
They
Where's Lee
then,
Lockett?
by the way, they then took your son. I just ran the license plate. It darn sure is
You
the
didn't
Boy
run
King's
no
truck.
license
I
plate.
did. I sent it to my friends downtown. They've confirmed who it is registered to. So you're suggesting someone stole your hoodie, joyrode your son's truck downtown 1:15 in the morning, left with the wheel, didn't want the wheel so that they could use it, but grabbed the wheel simply to put it behind the
There's a presumption of innocence in this country, Jeff, that I would like you to, without, until I get, I'll ask the Googans, and I'll let them decide.
Are you crazy?
If it's me or not.
You'll ask the Googans?
Yeah. A jury of my peers.
There is nobody in the world that can't tell that that's you.
Well, right
There's
here.
nobody.
That's not you. Thank you.
Who said that?
Somebody, that's not you.
On Twitter.
They're running the rice.
Tam Lynn, sweet lady, said that's not you.
Really?
Yeah. Thank you.
So it's earlier this week, 1:15 in the morning. You came in, you stole it, and then you sat here. You know what you remind me of? I watch too many Datelines. You're like the friend of the kid who actually committed the murder, and you're there for the family in the hard times. That's what you did the last 2 days.
That's not you.
We are going to have you know what just happened, E?
What?
The intimate, cordial couples dinner with Mrs. P and BWR just got serious. We're going to have some serious conversation about just what we're doing here.
That's crazy, the fact that he came in here 1:13 in the morning and did that.
So you've convicted me as well.
Bro, that's you.
I don't understand how
I know
you guys,
them dance moves from anywhere, bro.
Yeah, I don't think that's me at all. And
You're
I think I've
shuffling
been-
down the hallway.
I think I've been set up, and I think that you guys have to open your mind to the.
Please post the video to YouTube or Instagram. I'm Twitterless like Jeff. Well, Guggen, when you get it, you're going to be disappointed. You are. You're the Duke of Pablo Bay, the adjunct professor, the mogul, the straw that stirs the drink.
Thank you.
He's let you down, Guggen Nation.
I'd bet the Jags next 10 seasons, that's you. 100% that's Dan.
Yeah, it's you.
That's not you.
Yeah.
No way would you do something like that. Free Dan is fair.
Here, I do have this no face, no case, Dano. I
Thank
see your
you.
face. I don't know what
no
are y'all
face,
watching?
no case.
Hey,
Amen, brother.
Here's what I want you to do now, because now that I see the kind of deviousness that's in play, make sure you take a copy of this video, put it on like a thumb drive or something, save it, because he'll go through now.
Delete.
Now he's trapped. He's cornered. He's going to try and edit it or Photoshop my face on it or.
YouTube going crazy. They say that's Dan.
It is.
That's Dan's nose.
No.
Yeah.
That's totally Dan.
My nose isn't that
They're
big.
now saying that you're letting, and it could be. I mean, I guess the only other thing it was the Boy King's truck. So maybe it is the Boy King who's doing Dan's bidding.
Boy King's much bigger than and
I'd hate to
more
drag him
muscular
into
than
this.
that guy.
I'd hate to drag
so
him into this, but I mean,
you won't defame my family.
You've used his truck as your getaway vehicle.
Did not.
You kind of left the door ajar there a little bit.
You have no idea.
Now, does the Boy King have any? Maybe this is okay. I'm trying to come up with something.
Somebody said that's Leon Searcy.
Thank you. 100%.
Let me ask you this:
Big Leon.
Are any of the Boy King's friends? Have you been like just so rude and standoffish you don't like him enough that they have a grudge against you? Maybe they took his truck and tried to frame you.
Mr. 10 says that's not a 6'8" thief, so he's in the clear.
He is in the well. Yeah. I didn't think it was him. He was pretty emphatic when he said, "Right, I'm going to fly all the way in and sneak in."
Yeah. So I don't know what to say except, if the wheel doesn't fit, you must have quit. Frame job. I'm not going to answer any more questions here. I feel like I'm being interrogated and accused of such chicanery that I would never do.
You have some clinger-ons. Clearly this was AI generated.
Thank you.
Dan is innocent.
Thank you.
Another free Dan.
Thank you.
There's been a few. No face, no case. I said that one. So there are a few. You're probably outnumbered like reality to one. When it comes to people that are making their decisions here. Reality to one are the odds that that's you. I've known you forever. I've seen you come in and out. And
let me clear up something to Jim here, who says, I'm surprised you bought a 19-year-old a $70,000 truck. It was nowhere near $70,000. It's a 2014, my friend.
Yeah.
Hold on. So you confirming that's the Boy King's truck?
No. If you were saying that, I can't prove that. Just throw out some bogus. I ran the tags.
My bad.
Yeah.
Because you said the year of it and everything.
Yeah. What again? Are you a lawyer? Lee! Lee Lockett!
Here's another from the text line, Design My Lifetime Enclosures.
Shoot, I'll take Matty Hinson right now. Last will and testament guy. We'll get him in here.
That's-
Somebody. I need a lawyer.
They write, that's not Dan. He didn't do it. Sign the OJ Jerry.
Thank you.
It's live on YouTube as well, so.
It's live on YouTube?
Uh-huh.
You can see it there.
You see it there. YouTube, Facebook.
I know what you
Twitter.
did, too, because unlike, some of our younger may not have seen a particular movie, one of Dan's favorite, but he literally mimicked Belushi's hop around move from Animal House. That's what that was. Right. When he did the jumping, he subconsciously, he may not have even known that he was channeling his John Belushi from his favorite movie, Animal House, but that's what that was.
Call the Hall of Famer. He'll represent me. Dan's innocent. It's not him. This is unlawful questioning. None of it is admissible in the court of law.
Who?
That's the Pro Football Hall of Famer.
Oh, so Tony Baselli.
Most respected man in Jacksonville.
So Tony
is telling us it's not me.
Tony Baselli is now a lawyer?
He knows me.
Listen.
He might not be a lawyer, but he's the most respected man in Jacksonville. His opinion counts.
Man, they saying free Dan.
Thank you. Thank you.
Whatever time it was, Dan was with me.
Thank you.
Can't
That's
see
right.
on Facebook. That's what they're saying. I'll bail you out, Dan. Not Dan. No way you can move that quick.
Also true.
Should have done dinner, Danny. That's more like it. Dan, now we get to the reality. Dan, I'm so disappointed.
Oh no.
That is so Dan. He moves like our wideouts. Go directly to jail. Someone is sent in. Oh, I like this. I always knew I liked Prosser more than Dan. This just confirms it. Thief. It's the cat, they say. No, it's not the cat.
Could be the cat.
The JSO is weighing in. They're willing to come down here right now. We'll send some of the forensic. Oh, look at that. They're already posting it on the text line now, the screenshot.
They posted on the text line?
The screenshot that you posted, they're already posting on our text line.
Not Dan.
Come on, Dan, just come clean. You got caught red-handed.
They think it's Balky. I think it's Balky. He's heard what I've said about him. It's Trent Balky.
The most common punishment here for your deviousness, by the way, is to add a third spin.
What punishment? There's no wheel. There's no spinning going on
The new
today.
Pink Panther of Pablo Bay. Yeah.
Thank you, Googans. Thank you for
Well, there
sticking
you
up
go.
for me.
So access.
All right, you make your own decision.
Here you go.
I maintain it's not me. I
Access-
don't know who did it. I don't know what this setup is about.
It goes
I
to
don't
balls.
I question the cameras. I question the cheers thing. I probably left it here one night. This is the biggest setup in the history. This is pure and outrageous jealousy from this radio station attacking the
Googans
straw.
are calling me. They're calling me.
Yeah.
And they say, man, that's Dan all the way.
Oh, no.
Man.
All right, we got to take a break.
Here we go. Access to hoodie, check.
Yeah.
Access to son's truck, check.
Yeah.
Access to the building, check.
Yeah.
Knowledge of where the wheel is, check.
Wow.
Dan is guilty.
Okay.
That's what they're
Let me
saying.
ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
In that video, it didn't look like the wheel was where the wheel was. The wheel had been moved. Who moved it?
I know who moved it out behind the wheel and ran over it.
Was the wheel where it was? Yes or no? Was the wheel where it normally is?
I have no idea.
What do you mean? You just saw the video. It was in a different room down the
It was
thing
right
here.
around the corner. It was just in that,
The wheel's
that
in this
side
room.
room.
The
That's
wheel
where
had
it
been
was.
moved.
You don't even
Who
know where,
moved it?
How do you know where it was? Were you
We
here?
walk by it every day, Bros.
I saw it. That's where it was.
So I didn't know where the wheel
It's that
was.
video in there. The video is from that place.
It
That's
wasn't
fine.
me. Here's the cat.
The cat's here.
It could be you. It could be you.
The cat. He stole it. Have you seen the video? Yeah.
We'll get the cat's
It's
opinion
him.
when we come
I know
back.
it is. I'm so.
We got to take a break. This is the drill. I don't understand.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
The Gators are here.
Got it to beat the buzzer.
Florida basketball.
Chop this one up for the Gators.
Hear the Florida Gators all season on 1010XL, Jacksonville's Gators station.
Make a crucial catch against colon cancer. Hicken here for the Borland Groover Foundation. If you're 45 or older, the ball is in the red zone to get screened. The key to surviving colon cancer, early detection and prevention. 45 is the new 50. Get screened for colon cancer now. The Borland Groover Foundation is a nonprofit organization devoted to building a healthy and equitable community that is free from colon cancer. Visit BorlandGrooverFoundation.com for more.
A Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
Hey, we're certainly facing interesting economic times. For me, it's comforting to know my money's in good hands with my guys at ITP Partners. Jacksonville guys taking care of my Jacksonville money. Look, I don't get the economy. I don't know how to invest. I know how to talk about ball scores. I know how to talk about accusations. I'll tell you about that. But I do know as I move closer to retirement, I continue to watch my money grow. Thanks to Chris Bryan, Jeff Hartman, Reagan Wright, Dan Abel, Reed Wingate. Not just me, Junie Bug, the late great Junie Bug, Drew. That's 3 generations of Hickens. And listen, it's a great time to start. It's never too late. Get in the game, guys. ITP Partners are there to help. You got a question? Give Chris a call. Give those guys a call. Chris at ITPPartners.com. Chris at ITPPartners.com. Or call 312-9751. That's 312-9751.
Randy Marion Cadillac on Southside Boulevard has the prices you've been waiting for on a new Cadillac.
We've got the all-electric 2024 Cadillac Lyriq SUV.
And we're taking $7,500 off at signing.
And this is not a tax credit.
Everyone qualifies at signing on the 2024 Cadillac Lyriq SUV.
We've got 13 in stock with 12 on the way.
Randy Marion is the place to go to find your dream Cadillac today.
Randy Marion Cadillac, Southside Boulevard, Jacksonville, plus tax tag title $899 and fee and resistol.
Tell them Jennifer sent ya.
Patriot Roofing Services, specializing in all types of commercial and residential roofing and repairs, gutters, sun tubes, skylights as well. 10-year workmanship warranty, financing available, military and senior citizen discounts, no subcontractors. Mention this ad at the time of the estimate and receive $500 off any new re-roof. Call Mark today, 982-4052, 982-4052, licensed and insured.
Sometimes the most important position in sports needs a translator.
I'm Denny Thompson, and they call me the quarterback whisperer.
He shares his insights Friday mornings on The Drill. Brought to you by Tyson Sound and Security.
Register Sausage.
And George Moore Chevrolet.
Cold out there now? You want it warm and cozy inside, but is your home heating system safe to use regularly? Let Bold City Heating and Air perform a winter system checkup now for only $49. The Bold City team will optimize and revitalize your heating system so it's running safe and at peak efficiency. Don't waste hundreds by running your system poorly. Schedule a winter system checkup with BoldCityAC.com. Just $49 for peace of mind. Visit BoldCityAC.com.
Are you 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, or have children? Listen up. Have you done your last will and estate planning? If you have questions, call Matt Hinson with the Hinson Law Firm. Reach him at 527-1700. Office is Jacksonville, Florida. And don't let the state decide your fate. And thank you for choosing Nimnick Buick GMC in 2023. Our pleasure to serve you. We sincerely appreciate the trust you place in us. Hicken here for Nimnick Buick GMC. New year, new truck. There are trucks, and there's the truck, the GMC Sierra, with available features, the V8 engine, the ultimate luxury interior, and, of course, the available world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. Nimnick Buick GMC has the largest inventory of GMC Sierras in Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia. This month, save up to $10,000 off new GMC Sierra 1500s and enjoy rates as low as 0.9 APR financing. Nimnick is there for you even on Sundays. Nimnick Buick GMC understands that weekends are the only time maybe you have available. That's why they're open on Saturdays from 9 to 7 and Sundays from 11 to 5. Visit the showroom off of Phillips Highway or shop at NimnickBuickGMC.com. In the business for 82 years, they do business the right way. Family owned and operated. Your friends in the car business since 1941. We are professional grade GMC.
Come buy a boat at the Jacksonville Boat Show, January 26th, 27th, and 28th at the Prime Osborne Convention Center. See the latest models, browse accessories, and much more. Presented by ViStar Credit Union. Tickets at boatjacks.com. Buy a boat.
Credit for everyone. 500 vehicles in one location. 30-day exchange program. If you want it all, get it all at Arlington Toyota Pre-Owned. Right now, just $500 down and only $288 per month gets you a pre-owned 2021 Toyota Corolla. Or you choose a pre-owned 2021 Camry, RAV4, or Tacoma for just $500 down and $388 per month. Plus, Arlington's Credit for Everyone program and 30-day exchange program. Save thousands and shop arlingtontoyota.com today.
Some of those old injuries, they begin to creep up and things begin to start hurting again. I finally got to the point where I'm like, I can't just wake up and know my knee's going to be bothering me and push through this on a daily basis.
Old football injuries can't keep former college and pro football player Bobby Carpenter down. So he decided to check out the all-natural regenerative pain treatments at QC Kinetics.
I was fortunate enough to obviously sit down with QC and kind of understand your body still has the ability to heal in it. We just need to give it a little bit of a boost.
Exactly. QC Kinetics concentrates your body's own healing agents in your painful hips, shoulders, knees, or back.
Everyone can say, well, you need to replace this or replace that, but it's no surprise to see people being willing to try this first, especially when it has such great results.
QC Kinetics treatments take place the same day right in the office. No downtime. Call today for your complimentary consultation and see if you're a good candidate.
Call QC Kinetics, 904-274-5522. That's 904-274-5522. 904-274-5522.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Guess we going down. Guess who going to jail? Guess who going to jail?
All right, welcome back. Unreal. Now, look, I have just posted video, and this is interesting. Apparently, you just went rifling through my locker.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't go rifling through your locker. I went to station management. I asked permission. Could I search the lockers for evidence?
Hold on. We have the final verdict.
Okay.
The final verdict. This man has never lied in his life.
Okay.
This man has told the truth his entire integrity is everything in this man. And
I'll decide on that.
And that's what he's taught. My dad just texted.
I like your dad.
My dad
He's
just
my
texted.
neighbor.
100% Dan.
He's dead to me. I can't believe
E.T., is this the YouTube camera right here?
That's the YouTube camera
because
right
now
there.
that Dan is, I don't know.
Pox on Notre Dame.
Now that Dan has brought it up, E.T.
One more.
How do you do that?
The chain of custody of the evidence has been tampered with and no longer is valid, cannot be used. There's no way we can really understand who had access at evidence and who tampered with it. Thank you, Tony Baselli, the Pro Football Hall of Famer. I'm sorry, he carries more clout than your dad.
Tony Baselli is as much a lawyer as you are an offensive tackle.
I'll have him represent me in that gold jacket, and we'll win.
Yeah.
With Dan Hicken and Jeff
Tony,
Thank
you know, Tony, you lay with dogs, you get up with fleas, okay?
My dad screenshotted it. My dad screenshotted it. 100% Dan.
Come on,
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How do you do that to the wheel?
Oh,
The wheel
I got
is
a great
sacred.
one here. Our buddy Judge John Alexander from St. Johns County.
Shout out Judge Alexander.
For many years, like the top of the chain of the SJC judgeship.
Oh, boy.
This is what he has texted us.
Yeah.
Sounds like there is at least, quote, probable cause. And then this is the part that is alarming to me. Sounds like there's at least, quote, probable cause to charge Dan with this incredible evidence.
Let's just say
incredible evidence, Dan.
Let's just tell the judge. Let's keep it real.
But you're going to go with Tony Baselli, who's sitting in a Buffalo hotel right now, knee deep in snow.
I'll just say this.
All right, E.T., is this the YouTube thing?
Oh, that's the YouTube.
He's right. I did go through his locker, but it was for full disclosure. So, without further ado, if you want to, pay attention to the YouTube, watch this, E. What does this look like? Huh?
Unbelievable.
What does this look like?
That's a piece of the wheel, my boy.
Broken piece
part
of the sacred
That's
wheel.
the frame.
Why is this broken part of the wheel in your locker?
Okay, listen.
Sacred wheel.
Look at it.
Sacred wheel. That wheel
Shattered.
is
It's broken. The poor wheel
How
never
many
did anything
years
to
have we
anyone.
had that wheel?
Can I? Okay, so you're going to tell everybody that I snuck in at 1:15. Okay, you have video that says that's me. I don't believe it. It's not me. that I got my son's truck. Maybe it doesn't look. It might be. He has a white truck.
We've literally run
So
the plate.
do you.
We've run the plate.
So do you.
That's
but
who it belongs.
now, this is how stupid I am. I took a piece of the wheel and put it in my own locker.
No, it's probably an accident.
Why would I do that?
Like a keepsake?
It would no
a keepsake.
You know what it was?
Tony.
The Cheers sweater was in there. It was like wrapped up in the Cheers thing that he had. He probably didn't even know.
I want to change the punishments. We're going full front wax.
Yeah.
We're going Brazilian. We're changing the penalties.
Yeah. All right, Taylor Dahl has sent in a grainy picture photo of the wheel in the dumpster. So apparently, after you ran over it, you threw it in the dumpster. Is that correct?
Unbelievable.
Again, no.
Do you have that, E? Can you post that as well?
Have Tater send that to me.
I want to know why you're
Tell
in my
her
locker.
Bring it in. I'll glue that thing back together. I'll glue it back together.
Judge Judy sent me a text. She said, "That's Dan."
There is
She
no.
said, "That's Dan Hicken."
Yeah, there is no taping it back together. The trash has already come. He tried to destroy the evidence. He also, and now that it's coming into focus, he did it the day before trash collection. I mean, that's the deviousness that was involved in here.
I'm coming in here today
continues to be alarming.
Excited about we're going to spin this thing.
Right.
You know, it's the end of a fun bet at the end of the year that we've had this. How long has this wheel been around? This wheel's been around
years.
It's
this is a good idea. Let me go ask let me go see who swiped the building at 1:00 on that night. Will that be it?
Yeah.
Right. Let's just see who's caught. Right. Let's see who swiped.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can check the code. Whoever entered the code has got to be on the system there.
Dano, if you did it, bro, just say you did it, man.
If I did, I would.
I mean,
this
look,
is outrageous.
We're about to find out.
First it was the last week of the 5-pack. I get on and I'm thinking it's going to be the final send off of the 5-pack. Let's have some fun, and he just throws the tantrum and explodes and he makes it real awkward. It was like an awkward Christmas dinner.
It was.
We're trying to make picks at an awkward Christmas dinner after a fight just happened.
It's kind of like the family. Somebody brings up politics and the other person didn't agree.
Jeff and I are like trying to have some fun with some picks, and you ruined that.
Good news for you, Hick.
Yeah.
We can't bust you on this particular one. We have a punch code, so you can't tell who, quote, scanned. He doesn't have to use personal identification. I don't need any.
Honor.
Look, there's.
I rest my case.
Yeah, but everybody has a specific code, right?
There's video right there. You can see him clear as day.
We got somebody who's trying to chime in. Hold on.
What do we got?
Go ahead.
All right, this is ridiculous.
Thank you.
You will not question and accuse Dan Hicken.
Have you seen the video, Tony?
Yes, he's seen it.
Honest, it doesn't matter.
Thank you, Tony.
It doesn't matter?
We're going to file charges against you for defaming his
yes.
character.
Tony,
sending a video out that could be manipulated by who?
What
knows what
manipulated?
What hard hit to the head have you taken in the last week to think you're a lawyer? Why? What? Did you bump your head on the door frame?
Put on that gold jacket and get down here and defend me.
With Dan Hicken and
Thank
Jeff
you.
the Guggen could use AI. There's no telling what he did in that video before we came in this morning. And so we'll be filing a countersuit against UE and Proctor defaming his character.
Good. I love that. It's
Thank you, Tony.
Listen, you just rode the wrong pony into the farm, buddy. You're going down with him now.
Number
Big mistake.
71 in the program, number 1 in my heart.
As well as
it's worst choice since you rode Luke Jokel as a good draft pick.
Invasion of privacy going into his locker and
Probable
planting
cause.
evidence.
Probable cause.
Thank you.
I was told by HR to do that.
That will not be admissible.
Where does that fit into your little legal ship?
In fact, I think Jeff might have done it to frame you.
Thank you.
Frame it.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
That's me. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Well,
apparently, Tony
There's no
has either lost his mind or he hasn't seen the video.
I saw it.
How in
No
the
way
world?
he saw the video.
Huh?
Tony saw
There's
it.
no
I saw
way.
it.
Big Bo, have you seen the video?
Yes, he saw it.
It doesn't matter if I
What's
saw the
wrong?
video.
It does
It's
matter. Of course it
inadmissible.
matters.
It is not
Inadmissible.
You're crazy.
You heard him.
Yeah, you're.
Ain't
You know what? I've not done this
Have you
before.
guys
You're a
watched-
Hall of Famer. I feel bad, but get him out of here.
Oh, no. That's my guy. That's
Get him out of here. We're not going to let
my
you
representation.
sit here and grandstand and throw lies out and accusations. This is pretty clear. There's only one person that benefits for the wheel to be missing, and it ain't me.
Motive.
It's not Kat. It's not E.
Motive.
Exactly. We have security camera of my guy. I love him like a brother. I will forgive and forget, but it's him. He walked in.
Let me just say this.
He grabbed the wheel. He put it under a car truck, a truck tire. He smashed it, and then he threw it away in the dumpster. And then somehow this got wrapped up in his stuff and ended up in his locker. End of story. Guilty.
Let me just say this. God bless Tony Baselli. He's a man of the people. He always has been. He's Jacksonville's most visible man. And he has my back on this one.
Yeah, he messed up on that one.
If the wheel doesn't fit, Tony, you must acquit.
This is not going to be good.
I can't see the Hall of Famer behind bars, which he got to see the video.
Yeah, he must have seen it. I mean, I just don't know.
How do we know it wasn't beef? Disgruntled.
Because I'm looking at your face.
Looking at your face, dude. It's right here.
Yeah.
Like you could literally
Seriously,
see the
Do you idiots know who Bradley Cooper is? Okay. Do you know what his last movie was? What was it?
I don't know.
Okay, it was a movie.
Please tell me.
It was a movie called Maestro. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what he did every single day?
What's that?
He went into makeup and he got his nose altered.
Do you know how much that makeup costs?
Do you know how easy that is to do?
We're not robbing a bank, Dan. It's the wheel. Who cares? Who's going to do all that?
If I asked you to find me some makeup, you would do it. 100%.
Not the kind Bradley you're talking about with Bradley Cooper where you can change the prosthetic on your face.
That's so grainy. You can't tell that's me.
Grainy?
That's not grainy at all.
It's grainy.
Oh,
we got to take a break. This is the drill.
That's
This is 1010XL 92.1.
We'll be back with more next. A Custom Tree Surgeons Thursday. This is the dark day in drill history. We've reached a low point
The next question, that only question that needs to be answered is, what do we do? Because we got to pick the punishments now.
I'm changing the punishments. We're going severe punishments.
We're not changing
I'll make
anything.
a new wheel.
I'll
grab
my
tire off. I'll get my tire off my car, and I will spin the tire off my car. I don't care. I'll put a jack under my car right now in this break and bring my tire in.
I have these things. We'll number them, and we'll get this thing over with when we come back.
I'm just afraid
I'll still
to
spin. That's how I am, but I'm a man of my
of you.
I'm a man of integrity. I'm a man of the people. I will still
integrity
somehow spin this wheel. Whatever.
I feel like here's the sad part of what has happened today. I feel like this is going to leave a mark.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like this is going to have like ramifications.
Yeah.
You know, the wheel.
For a while, there's going to be an echo of this.
Yeah.
Just
100%.
Yeah.
The wheel.
Debauchery.
The wheel will pay this back.
The only one who had my back, it wasn't Jeff Prosser.
From the text. What are you talking about?
Wasn't E. We don't ride together, E, anymore. You can go vaz up with somebody else.
We backed you.
Stealing ass up.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
We backed you.
Wait till I see you with the illegals, and I rat you out. All right. Wait. Just wait. I'll get you all back. Every one of y'all.
What does that even mean?
You know what it means.
I don't even know what that means.
This
is the drill to Custom Tree Surgeons Thursday.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Not just talk.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Jacksonville sports talk.
Starting to get the picture?
1010XL.
Okay. Good tip.
Jacksonville is listening.
Hi, this is Dale Murray from South Georgia to Central Florida and coast to coast. The Murray Ford Superstores are still putting the customers first and cranking out the deals those big city dealers can't touch. It's no wonder everybody's driving to Murray Ford Superstore to purchase their new vehicle. It's simple. If Murray Ford Superstores doesn't have it, the manufacturer doesn't build it. Plus, you get a 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified new and pre-owned vehicle. Shazam! Holy Jesus Aruba Batman, how do we do it? There's no reason for your purchase to take all day, running around with those big city dealers and being flim-flammed with those big city prices. Nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. And we'll trade anything from aluminum cans to minivans. Be American, buy Murray Ford Superstore. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray, in Stark or Kingsland. I'll be waiting for you. And remember, at any Murray Superstore, it's all about you. Shazam!
Hey everybody, this is Mike Dempsey, introducing Mike, a fellow Awaken 180 weight loss client.
I was on a trend where I was about to go over 250 pounds. My cholesterol was getting higher. Since I've gone on the Awaken 180 plan, by the way, I've lost about 50 points on my cholesterol. So I went in for my blood panel within about 60 days of starting the program, and it dropped about 50 points through my doctor. So he went on the plan. My own doctor, as a cardiologist, went on the plan because he was so impressed. He knew what my stomach looked like. He knew my build. I came in, and he just was astounded by the blood panel results. If I hadn't found Awaken 180, I probably would be on cholesterol medicine, higher blood pressure medicine. It was just a life of medication in front of me, and I didn't want that.
Mike, his doctor, and I all took control of our health thanks to Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Become your own success story and call 844-346-1800. That's 844-346-1800 online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Feeling the chill or breaking a sweat in your own home? Call JTM Comfort Services. Father-son owned and veteran operated with 40 years experience to serve the Guggen Nation. JTM Comfort Services gets it right the first time, providing top-notch service, maintenance, and replacements for your heating and cooling needs. Get up to $1,300 back on a new system. Right now, get a free service call with any repair or replacement. Licensed and insured. Visit jtmcooling.com.
Your comfort is our name. Call my dad to keep you in the game.
Here for my friends Greg and Chris Kaprosky with Goosehead Insurance. They're like offensive linemen. They protect their quarterback at all costs, and we're the quarterback, right? They've teamed up to take care of all of our insurance needs. They're going to get us protection, and they believe in one thing, 2 words, customer service. So if you need homeowners, auto, flood, you got a boat, small business, Craig and Chris, part of the Goosehead Insurance family, and they will get back to you when you call them. That's how they work. I trust them with my insurance needs. Maybe you should as well. If you have any info or questions, easy to get a hold of, Craig.Kaprosky at goosehead.com, Craig.Kaprosky, Koproski at goosehead.com, or call 904-478-8422. That's 478-8422.
This is Josh Woolsey with Woolsey Morecambe. When deciding what lawyer to trust with your car accident or injury case, the most reliable way is reviews and results. You want to be treated well, and you want a great result. Woolsey Morecambe's reviews are through the roof, and I challenge any law firm to compare results. Clients continue switching to us from other firms because we continue delivering. Recently, a car accident client left a big firm, and Woolsey Morecambe got her 10 times what they said it was worth. If you want to be treated right and want great results, call Woolsey Morecambe, 638-4235.
This date in sports history is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On January 18th, 1963, Al Davis becomes the head coach and general manager of the Oakland Raiders. He remains in that role until his death in 2011.
We're in Florida, and pest problems are persistent. Want them gone? Mission accomplished with Mission Pest Solutions. Veteran and locally owned and operated, Mission Pest will blow your mind with their communication and response time for all your pest, termite, and mosquito needs. Text or call 904-944-PEST. You'll speak directly with the owners. Mention 1010XL when you call 944-PEST. You'll get 25% off your initial pest or termite protection service. Mission accomplished with Mission Pest Solutions.
Yo, it's your boy E to the T here. Gear up, sports fans. The playoffs are here, and with the Super Bowl just around the corner, there's never been a better time to get in on the action with MyBookie. Don't just watch. Score big with exclusive boosted odds and a huge prize contest that'll have you feeling those Super Bowl feels, baby, well before it hits. Whether you're a seasoned pro or ready to roll for the first time, MyBookie is your ticket to turn your sports knowledge into straight cash, homie. MyBookie has the largest online lineup of odds, contests, and Vegas-style casino games, making it your ultimate destination for all types of fun, 24/7, right at your fingertips. If you've been waiting to get in on the action, well, that time is now, my boy. Book with MyBookie using promo code 1010XL to claim your deposit bonus up to $1,000. That's right, 1010XL for an opportunity to boost your betting power. Experience the thrill of sports betting right from the comfort of the crib. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Come on, somebody.
This is Dr. James Perry, Assistant Team Physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the latest update on the Jaguars, brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
While certain players on the Jags defense stood out this season, such as Foye Oluokun and Josh Allen, something still seems to be missing with that side of the ball. Former Jag Dave Whiteowl gave his thought on what the Jags needed on defense and where it needs to come from.
I think this defense thought that they were going to coast to the playoffs. Foye Oluokun made a lot of tackles. I know that Josh Allen had 16 sacks, and a third of those were missed assignments when being unblocked. I'm not sure who can lead that defense. So that means we need a very, very strong voice at defensive coordinator.
Dave Whiteowl on The Belue Show. I'm Molly McDonald with your Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Jaguars Update.
1010XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Twice.
That wheel helped raise over $5,000 for a charity when I lost the thing. Like that wheel was.
He's probably, you know what he's probably planning to do, and he just forgot because he's forgetful. He probably kept this to try and frame someone else. See, you're lucky it didn't end up in yours.
That's unbelievable.
I'm not even kidding.
You're right.
All right, here's what I'll throw this out there, and should we do this? And I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to let 12 Googans, 12 angry men, come into the studio on the trial date, sit on the bleachers. They can hear from you. I will have representation, perhaps the man in the golden jacket.
We can do it for fun. You're spinning twice.
No case.
So,
if
whatever.
I'm found innocent.
No, there's no. That doesn't have anything to do. You just added to it, right? You lost the bet either way. What does that have to do with anything?
Just we don't have the wheel to put the things on. We'll put him in a hat.
But you broke it. You need to do some soul searching.
We'll put him in a hat. You can pull out. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You lost the bet.
Yeah.
It's not like you lose a bet. It was for money, and
Right.
my wallet got stolen. I don't owe you the money. You still owe me the money, bro. I don't care if your wallet got stolen.
Okay, well that's fine. We'll spin it.
But we could have a trial because I don't like the fact
this.
that you're not owning this. You're usually an accountability guy. You know, you own when you do silly little things
You're
like
an
this.
adjunct professor.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm willing to let the Googans decide because I will continue to maintain my
Well,
innocence.
I'll keep working on a plea deal in the interim.
I see you rifling through my personal stuff.
I wasn't really rifling through, was I?
The video says.
I was feeling bad.
What video? There's video of me looking for your stuff?
I shot video.
Oh,
I
you
was
followed
in
me
there
in
when
there?
I saw you, yeah.
Why didn't you stop me if you knew it was so wrong?
Because I wanted to prove this must be part of the frame job. Is what
Did I carry this in there, or did I just take it out?
I said, it's part of the setup. Obviously, someone put it in there to frame me.
I was sitting right here when he walked in the other room to get it, Dan. It wasn't. I was feeling bad, Jeff. I was feeling bad that he had to spin twice. Like last week, I was literally wanting to
Not anymore.
I was wanting to make the penalties like not so hard because I felt bad for you. My dad even felt bad for you. He's
Thank
like,
you,
oh
Pops.
man.
He convicted me.
He goes, make the punishments not too bad for him. He's got to spin twice.
Did somebody buy us another wheel?
Man,
yeah, it's coming in.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody hit me up on Twitter and say, hey, check your Twitter.
Right,
I go, look, Amazon Prime.
We'll wait on the wheel to come in, and let's come up with
do it next week.
Let's
Shout
come
out
up
to
with
that
who they
Google.
are.
Shout
Let's
out
come
to
up
the
with
Google.
what they are. Do we know what they are?
Yeah, we went through them last week.
How many do we have on there? We have
you say
6
six?
and then
how many
one
spaces
each.
on the wheel they just bought?
Let's
if
see
there's
what we
12
got.
spaces.
One,
I think
two,
there's
3,
14.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 slots.
The other one had more than that.
Well, that's fine. I don't care. We can do 10 different things, or we can do 5.
We can do
whatever you guys want. Just it's not that hard here. It's simple math.
All right, so we'll just do.
Let's go, salutatorian.
5
Crunch the numbers.
5 things.
That's valedictorian to you, Frank.
Salutatorian second place.
Second. I have no second place.
Class of
Second place for
29.
loser.
Let's
That's first
go.
loser.
You want to go 5 things?
You got to throw that in there.
Yeah, we'll go 5 things. And
I
then,
freely
and
admit
you know
all
what?
that. You just got to. I mean.
Jeff,
This guy's unbelievable. Now he's like he's coiled back like he's like a viper. Stay away from
I got
me.
no one
So
here
he's
except
just
Tony
lashing out at
defended
me.
God
So get
bless
this.
Tony
That's because
Baselli.
I'm looking
There
at the
used to be-
video. I'm
listen.
just so disappointed in you right now. I don't even know what to say.
It's pretty sad. There used to be 6 or 12 spots on there, and there was a loser choice. Now loser choice is gone.
Okay.
That's fine.
There's 5 penalties we'll put on there.
All right.
And we'll
Double
put them
them
on
up.
twice.
Yeah.
All right.
And then so.
And I hope now, buddy,
Oh.
Uber won't be enough. I think I'll do a car service. I'm going to be laid out in the back after I hit them up for a dinner that
Guess
you.
what?
What?
That may not be on the wheel now.
And fast.
What,
Here's what
now
we
you're
have.
making directives?
Yeah, I get.
I mean, after
you
all
guys
this,
all agreed, and
You stole the wheel that has less choices. We agreed in the break that was on the wheel. For Pete's sake, I don't even know you anymore.
Well, let's see. Let's see what the other ones are. Let's see what the other ones are. Read them off.
I can't do this.
All right, well,
Read
me
'em
and
off.
Cat will decide then, but we're going to get this, put this bit to, 1, take Cat and his wife to dinner.
Or you can put E.T. on there.
2, take E.T. to a lunch.
Nope. All right, what are they?
All right, so I like the ones that
read them off.
I'm
so
fine
we
with.
can
These are what we went through.
This is what you agreed to go on
I
there.
agreed to all these, and these are all brought up. So
right.
we did this. So we thank you, Googans, and everybody. I will caddy for you and Jeff. 9 holes of golf with the caddy bib.
I'm loading drinks in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loading that bag up. I'm putting like extra clubs in there.
Bet.
Hick, did you break my driver?
Where's the driver head?
Sorry, Cat.
We get to the
I slipped.
We get to the 7th hole. Dan, can I get my wedge? No, you don't have one anymore.
I left it back on 5.
Yeah.
Can you go get it? No.
Can I have an 8-iron? You don't have one of those either.
Can I get a smoke? All right. So I'll do that. I will do the zoo poop.
Well, read the ones because now there's.
This is what we got. We got 9 holes of golf.
Okay.
Walk to work, a jelly bean, zoo poop, garbage pickup, dinner. We did have mayo throwing sandwich.
Oh, the tattoo didn't make it on there?
Oh no, the henna tattoos of Jeff and I hope that lands now.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope that lands now because that's gonna be great. Okay, so you got
you're gonna arrange all that, the henna tattoo thing.
The henna tattoo will be easy.
All right.
So we need 5 of those, huh?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So zoo poop for sure.
Zoo poop is good.
Zoo
I'll
poop.
do either jelly bean or mayo throw. I think you guys want the mayo throw. Mayo throw is a great one.
Zoo poop, mayo throw.
There's 2.
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Let's write these down. Zoo poop, mayo throw.
Okay.
Walk to work.
Walk to work is really a big punishment. So walk to work, and nobody can pick them up. Can't get in the car.
Right.
Zoo poop, mayo throw, walk to work.
Mayo throw.
Oh, paintball challenge is on there.
Okay, what was that?
Paintball challenge was me.
That's a contest, though.
Was
that
me.
You guys get shot. Too.
Was me.
Us you 3 against me.
Yeah, me, Ian, Jeff versus you.
Yeah. But then you guys get friendly fired, man. You friendly. I'll pay E to friendly fire a couple rounds into your back.
Hey, I could be bought.
Yeah.
Hey, E. Wait a second.
Yeah, I know where my man's bread is buttered.
I'll outbid.
What's that? What are those couple Benjamins there in your wallet?
I'll outbid.
That's like brackish and Hennessy is what that.
All right, so zoo poop, mayo throw, walk to work, paintball
caddy.
challenge.
I'll do caddy.
Caddy's kind of weak.
With the Googans following. Like
caddy. So there's 5.
Fun.
There's 5.
What was the 5th one?
Paintball challenge.
Okay. There's our 5.
3 of us versus you in a paintball war.
Okay. All right. And you can arrange that one too?
We can definitely arrange that one. We'll do that. And we can do the show out there at the paintball thing. Take the break. We'll light them up.
Okay. Let's get some parameters on the paintball challenge too, like how long it'll go.
Yeah,
We'll do that if it comes up.
Yeah, if it comes up, we'll have to determine how long. Like
so those are the 5.
You know what? Hey, here's the deal. A normal game of paintball is like a capture the flag type thing.
Yeah.
So
okay.
You got to capture the flag.
Okay.
So you got to make it to our side and capture the flag. So as long as you start on your side, and you'll be running, and it's not like once you're shot, you're down.
Yeah.
You can just keep running
till you're out of ammo, or
no, till you get the flag.
Because you ain't gonna want to stop. Them joints hurt. Just go,
dude. We can light them up with probably 100 shots each.
Yeah.
We'll get the rapid fire.
All right.
Oh, that'll be good.
There we have it. Okay, good. All right, well, we'll do that when the wheel comes in. I guess somebody ordered us a wheel, so I appreciate that. We'll take a break. Kat, good to see you, and we'll spin it when it comes in. We'll let you know.
Hey, if we do Zoo Poop, we're going to do it during the 9 o'clock hour. We'll do the show live out there.
Yes.
Googans can come out and stand. We'll have you go out in the yard.
Yeah, 100%.
Scooping zoo poop, or scooping elephant poop.
Jeff has left the room, so I don't know what happened
upset.
to him. Dude, why is he upset?
He gone.
You broke the wheel.
That's not what he's upset about. This is The Drill at 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
1010XL.
I suggest we use it.
Jacksonville Sports Empire.
It is your destiny.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me.
thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS. Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
Hey, Hicken here as we bid farewell to the old and welcome the new. Let's make it a year of clear vision and bright smiles. Bowdine Associates understands the importance of healthy eyes and clear sight. They are here to help you see the world in all its vibrant glory. Picture this: a year filled with laughter, adventure, and crystal clear vision. Whether it's routine eye exams or advanced vision correction procedures, they got you covered. Call or visit them online today to schedule your personal consultation. Bowdine Associates, keeping the First Coast focused.
Unleash automotive excellence at Osteen Volkswagen of Jacksonville. Osteen Volkswagen is not just about cars, it's 27 years of family-owned operation and community. Visit Osteen Volkswagen today on Phillips Highway and at osteenvw.com.
Upgrade your home with a winning combination of style and performance with custom windows and patio doors. For a limited time, get 20% off replacement windows and 23% off patio doors. Plus, no money down, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. This offer expires January 31st and restrictions apply. Renewal by Anderson, proud to be the official window and door replacement partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit rbafla.com.
License number CGC 1527613.
Let me get this thing unwrapped here.
Praz, what in the world are you doing working on your Duval?
That's right, man. I really identify with Duval.
You live in St. John's County, knucklehead.
I mean the Duval sub, the Dailies Dash Duval. Turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheeses. Lettuce, tomato, crispy and fresh, you know, like me. I'm sure there's a Dailies Dash sub that sums you up.
The boss.
Because, of course.
Oven roasted beef, Munster cheese, roasted mushrooms, caramelized onions. It's the boss of all subs. Only available for me.
That's just not true.
What do you mean? I walked in the other day, screamed, "You know it!" and said, "A boss for a boss."
Well, no matter who you are, there is a Dailies Dash sandwich or sub for you.
Go find yours. They may even make you a boss.
I'm sure they will, because it is Dailies Dash.
Where more is better.
And you got that right.
Since 2014, there's been only one official home builder of the Jaguars, Dreamfinders Homes. With quality-built homes and a speedy move-in process, we're in 20-plus communities in the best locations across Northeast Florida. Dreamfinders Homes is everywhere you want to live. So get off the sidelines, Jags fans, and get into the game. Let Dreamfinders help you navigate your home purchase and offer great interest rates. Visit DreamfindersHomes.com for all your move-in ready homes and step up your game.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hey, Matt Hayes here. You can't control the weather, but at Fenwick Home Services, we make sure your home is comfortable all season long. Whether it's time for a tune-up, a repair, or a system upgrade, our expert technicians will guide you to a custom comfort solution that gives you peace of mind. We are always available with same-day, 24/7 service, and to get you through the rest of the season, we are offering $50 off any repair. Plus, get comfort on your terms with flexible finance options. Your comfort is our priority. Schedule your visit online at FenwickHomeservices.com/radio.
Trivia enthusiasts, Tuesday night is your night. Gather your team and join us at Players Grill in Mandarin or Miramar for the ultimate trivia showdown. It's a whole lot of fun every Tuesday starting at 7 p.m. Are you ready to prove you're the trivia champions? Players Grill, where the neighborhood meets.
Hey everybody, Mike Dempsey here for Underdog Fantasy. Look, your fantasy football season might be over, but you can still win money playing fantasy sports on Underdog Fantasy with their Pick'em game. All you do is pick higher or lower on player stats during the NFL playoffs to spice things up, and you can win up to 100 times your money if all your picks hit. Underdog is so easy to play, but it's even easier to get started. All you do, download their app or visit UnderdogFantasy.com. Sign up using promo code 1010XL, and Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. They'll give you a special pick of higher than 1/2 total yard to use on your first Pick'em entry. Look, you know I love daily fantasy sports. It's why I play Underdog Fantasy. So sign up using promo code 1010XL to get that initial deposit bonus of up to $100. You must be 18 or older and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. If you're concerned with your play, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit ncpgambling.org.
What is the world's largest freshwater lake? The answer next.
How long has it been since you compared homeowners' insurance rates? Log on to southernoak.com to get an instant quote or find an agent near you.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
Lake Superior has enough water to cover North and South America combined. It is the world's largest freshwater lake.
Southern Oak Insurance. Our family protecting yours.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Southern Oak Insurance. The Atlantic Coast Conference accused Florida State of breach of contract Wednesday, saying the Seminoles broke promises when they legally challenged an agreement that binds the school to the league for the next 12 years. Complaint alleges FSU violated the signed agreements and accused the school of releasing confidential information between the league and television partner ESPN. The Football Writers Association of America announced their freshman All-American list on Tuesday, which included Florida Gators tight end Arliss Boardingham and wide receiver Eugene Wilson, recognized after impressive performances in their first season for the Orange and Blue. Tampa Bay QB Baker Mayfield responded to trash talk coming from Lions safety C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Safety said the Bucs wideouts would benefit from having a good quarterback.
I don't think he's really watched film because he mentioned Russell Gage. You know, we love Russell, but Russell hasn't played a snap all year for us.
That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 9:11, it's 47 degrees. Time and temp brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Gookin Nation. It's another hour with Duval's Big Dogs of Sports Media. Dan Hicken.
Yes.
Jeff Prosser.
Blah, blah, freaking blah.
And E to the T.
E.T. is the GOAT producer.
Welcome back. We're headed to the 9 o'clock hour. We'll get that wheel taken care of as soon as it arrives. Possible trial in the offing. We haven't negotiated.
I walked
with
out.
The big
I guess I just sacrificed the potential of the $1 trillion dinner. That's fine.
You did. It's a little bit of bad blood right now between us.
I mean, I just don't know. I feel like I didn't do anything. I've been totally gaslit here. I don't know how you could possibly be mad at me.
Well, I mean, friends have friends' backs. That's how it works. I mean,
okay.
You know,
friends also hold friends accountable.
Yeah, well, maybe in your world, not in mine. I'm 60 years old. I don't need to be held accountable anymore. All right, I just.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
all right.
I don't understand.
You do you. I mean, I just don't. Again, somehow you end up mad at me. I'm not
mad.
Silly.
I'm not mad at all.
Turned it around. You've gaslighting. That's the popular phrase for what you're doing.
I don't like.
You're taking your mistake and then you're trying to put it on everybody else, like they did something. You've besmirched Tony Baselli. He obviously doesn't know what he's talking about.
Besmirched Tony Baselli.
Yeah, he's jumping right in here out of
that
friendship.
information like a great man.
But he's
that
like attaching himself to wrong. That's not
Tony.
ever.
I think personally,
You
I
think
think
he
Tony
believes you?
Baselli is a great winner, and I think Tony Baselli loves a challenge. He sees this preponderance of frame job accusations being thrown at me, and he senses a great fight. And Tony's never shy away from a fight. Tony will line right up in there and Oklahoma drill anyone.
He's lost his marbles, is what has happened.
I love him.
Yeah. Every single one of them rolled right out his ears.
Mm-hmm.
Got in the truck today, took a hard left, and whoosh, they all shot right at his right ear. Every marble he had.
We have continued to, in the world of sports, we have continued to discuss the post-game handshakes and how silly they are, and maybe they shouldn't happen, especially when things are heated. You're competing. You're leaving it all on the whatever field of play you're on. And last night we had another one in college basketball, and I wonder if this is right or wrong, and I wonder how people take it. So the UCF, by the way, has beaten Texas and Kansas now. Congrats. They're now better than we are. The Golden Girls, no longer any good. But anyway, so UCF goes to Austin, and they beat the Horns. They hook them. Now, when you beat Texas, what do you do?
Horns down.
Yeah. And I don't know that the coach should be walking down the handshake aisle telling everybody,
win the game. You're at home.
That's classless.
Yeah.
Don't do that bleep. That's
Shut
classless.
up.
Don't
Shut
do that
up. You know what's
bleep. That's
classless?
classless.
You lost to
Don't
UCF.
do that bleep.
That's pretty classless. Here's the deal too. I missed.
Why is it classless?
I missed.
What happened to, how many times have we seen?
Well, that's what I was going to say. I've never seen a Gator coach go accost, an FSU player's doing the Gator chomp. It is what it is. Shut up. You're worrying about the wrong thing.
I hate FSU when they carry that Gator head, but you know what?
It is
To the
what it
victors
is.
go the spoils. Sure. I mean, I'm sorry, bro.
For sure.
I mean, so anyway, my point is, and Spurrier was on this years ago. He's like, he hates, he hated it. And he's, what's the point of doing this? We just competed our tails off against you guys. Now we're supposed to be best friends.
The handshake.
Yeah, why do it?
Well, I think in football it's not as structured. Basketball, though, you literally line up in a line like you're in fourth grade.
Yeah.
And that's just inviting tension.
Or is that, hey, you know what? Show a little bit of sportsmanship.
Yeah, sportsmanship's dead, Dan.
Well, let's bring it back. Let's demand it out of our people. Let's make sports great again. I made myself laugh. Sorry. But you know what I'm saying? We can go back to the good old days, too.
Yeah, no, you can't.
I guess we can't.
The good old days are gone.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, what do you think of Dallas keeping Mike McCarthy?
I think it's nice.
Okay.
I do.
Uh-huh.
I don't. I would have kept him, but at the same time, I've lost faith that he's going to get me where I need to go. So I don't know what kind of answer that really is.
Yeah.
If I were any team,
Mm-hmm.
would have tried to get Bill Belichick just to see.
Mm-hmm.
The Cowboys haven't been in the Super Bowl since 1995, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Since the Jaguars came into the league, or since the Jaguars made the AFC Championship in '96, they've been to 3 conference championship games. The Cowboys have been to 0.
Mm-hmm.
They've been a miserable, underachieving failure for almost 30 years now. So it's time for Cowboy fan to call it like you see it. You young Cowboy fans that walk around with your bling and your jerseys, you look like clowns. You're dressed like clowns. You see, when we were younger and people dressed like that, at least they had the backbone to go with it. You clowns walk around like the Dallas Cowboys are any more than the, Cleveland Browns, and they're not.
Mm-hmm.
So from that standpoint, just for the clown circus that is the Cowboys fan base that live in this world of insanity where they think they're more than they are. Because if you can't even go to a conference championship game in 30 years, you suck. How about that? You're a bad franchise if you can't luck your way. The Atlanta Falcons, Dan, have been to 2 Super Bowls since the Dallas Cowboys went so far as a conference championship game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So from that standpoint, I mean, if Jerry Jones would recognize, I'm not sure I wouldn't have made a move if Bill Belichick would take the job.
Yeah.
I think McCarthy's a good coach, but, I mean, the failures here in the postseason are worrisome. What would you have done? Like you said, he didn't deserve to be fired before the game. Did you change your mind after the way it happened? Because they weren't competitive.
I didn't in this respect. And I get it, man. But I also know of coaches who were there for a few years and did. It's somebody put this up. I don't think I passed over it, but McCarthy, Peyton, Tomlin, there's one more, are almost identical.
You mean in their career resumes?
Yeah, with the wins, the Super Bowl. It's
now, why is John Harbaugh any different?
Harbaugh, he's the fourth one. Yeah, those 4 guys are all about the same.
Don't you feel like Harbaugh's more successful?
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
Than those guys, even though they all have
rank
one.
them in order for me. Harbaugh,
like
Tomlin,
if I can have them,
Peyton.
Are you asking me if
in your thought, who's the best to the worst? Harbaugh, Tomlin, Peyton, and who's the other one? I just said
McCarthy.
I'd
go Harbaugh, Peyton, McCarthy, Tomlin.
Wow. So
and that's easy for me. And the reason is the career, the winning percentages. Tomlin,
are the same. They're all the same, bro.
I'd rather hit as a top seed and have a real choice than be 9-8 so many times. I feel like the Steelers are always
lately. That's a fact, but that sounds to me more like of a ranking in who's good right now.
Well, I mean, it matters in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it matters. That's where we are right now. And so you got one dude who, again, But to your point, they all have one Super Bowl championship.
Yeah,
They're all
their records
good.
are very
so
similar.
You're saying the one loss. Okay, I see. I just thought you meant like the overall kind of essence of these dudes is all the same.
Yeah.
Which would also be true, but you're saying literally the win percentages and the wins are similar.
I am.
Yeah, I don't. I would answer it this way. So, if I could have those coaches in order, what order would I take them in?
Right.
That's how I answered your question. I don't know if there's a.
It's tough to differentiate those guys.
I don't know. I don't know. Harbaugh to me seems a lot. I'd like him a lot more than anyone else on there.
Yeah.
Like I would of the four, Harbaugh by a mile. Like if I were interviewing,
and
these
think
four
about
coaches,
this now. Think about this. They all had quarterbacks at some point in times, right? Harbaugh won with Flacco, and now he's got Lamar. So he's had kind of a nice run of quarterbacks.
But he's also had to adjust from from a statue to the most mobile quarterback in the league.
McCarthy had Aaron, and then now has Dak. Tomlin had Big Ben, but that's it. And Peyton had Breeze. So they've all coached a lot of years. They all, like I said, they all have about the same records. They're all like Jeff, they're all like 10-10, 11-8, 9-10 in the postseason.
Like somebody on the text line is like, taking McCarthy over Tomlin is wild. Okay. Seems in my mind, Dan, I mean, we're pretty much good Super Bowl gurus. Did McCarthy and Tomlin not meet in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who won?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, McCarthy over Tomlin is wild. I don't know how you get wild.
No, I mean, I really think they're all very similar.
I guess
they're all really good coaches.
McCarthy's won 12 games in the last 3 years. I mean, that matters to me. I mean, yeah, the postseason failures hurt. Tomlin's given up 30+ his last 4. They haven't had any playoff success hardly at all for a long time. So I just what order would you go? You can have those guys, and I need an order. Which order are you taking them?
That's a great question.
If you got first pick, to me, like I said, when you asked me to rank, that's how I'd go. If Doug Peterson decided tomorrow he's retiring and I could have my choice,
one of those 4.
I'd go Harbaugh first, I'd go Peyton second, I'd go McCarthy third, I'd go Tomlin fourth.
All right, just so you know.
But they are very similar. Those aren't
are
big differences to me. I'm okay if Tomlin's second and McCarthy's fourth.
I really think you could pick one out of it. Harbaugh in the postseason, just so you know, is 11-9. McCarthy is 11-11. He was 10-8 in Green Bay, 1-3 with the Cowboys. Tomlin is 8-10. Okay. And I always forget the other guy I keep mentioning. Who's our other guy?
Harbaugh, McCarthy,
Tomlin,
Peyton.
Let me find Peyton. Where is Peyton?
Peyton did an awful lot with that Denver team that was terrible. They improved this year. I would imagine they're about to get good.
Yeah. Well,
Peyton's a good
Peyton's
coach.
9-8.
So
they're all the same. I'm just saying
one has a losing record.
8-10.
Yeah, that's Tomlin.
Yeah,
that matters.
Yeah, but I think Tomlin, to his credit, and again, they each has their own. Like I think McCarthy did a great job this year until the playoff game. I mean, he got Dak fixed. He took over the play calling duties. He put himself out there and he delivered.
You probably need to go like deep. This might be one of those where analytics matter. Like if you're going to line all these up, who has the most one and dones in the playoffs? Those matter.
Yeah, but I feel like Tomlin gets the most out of his like Pittsburgh had no business being in the postseason this year, and they went 10-7.
Okay, 2017.
Yeah.
You know the Steelers. They let the Jags beat them twice.
Yeah.
With Blake Bortles, they were a much better team.
Ooh.
You know, so
yeah.
And they still got great players in their prime. Then.
Now the next wave, you got Sean McVay, who's now 7-4.
I take McVay over all those guys too. By the way,
would you take?
Yeah, I would. I'd take him over all 4 of those.
Would you take Shanny over him?
Maybe. I'm getting younger guys here.
McVay's won a Super Bowl. Shanny needs to. He's 6-3 though.
Yeah.
So he's got a chance to.
Shanahan's been as good as you could have expected.
Shanahan's got a chance to be 9-3 here at the end of this one.
Shanahan also took over a not good program, right?
I'll tell you a coach who I thought was no good and has done a good job with his franchise. That is Zach Taylor. And he got the quarterback, and they got good. But Zach Taylor's 5-2 in the postseason. Doug Peterson's 5-3. Unfortunately, no more games this year. Matt LaFleur, 3-3 with the Pack. Matt LaFleur is a pretty good coach, too, by the way.
Yeah, I know. You're the one that hated all these, quote, pretty boys, these young guys when they got those jobs. They've all done pretty well.
D'Amico Ryans and Dan Campbell are starting their world, So it's interesting, man. It's a fascinating thing. All right, we'll take a break. We'll keep it rolling. This is the drill.
It's a custom tree surgeons Thursday, a pest of the day, and then we'll either headline or trend or advice. We'll do something fun to close this thing out. Back with more next year on 1010XL. A dark day in drill history. 92.5 FM.
Now, the Lamb Rant, brought to you by the best bet card rooms of Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine.
Then there were 8, and as usual, the NFL proved to be unpredictable. Why do you think the sports books get so rich? Why are the young Packers, the Baker Mayfield-led Bucks, and the rebuilding Texans still alive? Has anyone heard from the Cowboys this week? What about the Browns and their resurrected quarterback Joe Flacco? By the time we get to the Super Bowl, we'll likely see some mix of the 49ers, Lions, Ravens, and Chiefs still standing. But I'm not betting on it. There's a reason you hear coaches talk all season about getting in the tournament. They know once they're in, they have a chance to win a ring. They understand why so many games are decided by 1 or 2 plays. They know occasionally a rookie quarterback such as C.J. Stroud steps in going full speed. They know promising seasons can go south because of an injury. They know there's no such thing as a sure thing.
Read more about it on 1010XL.com. Go to the homepage and look for Lamb at Large.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
All right, gang, when you got a problem, you know what you need? You need a problem solver, and that's what my friends Chad and Sandy at chadandsandy.com are. In fact, they're problem solvers that come with a promise. It's prime home selling season. Right now, home buyers are actively looking, and with mortgage rates stabilizing, now is the ideal time to get your home sold for maximum dollar. Make the smart choice. Hire the agents we're recommending, Chad and Sandy Newman. Look, you may have what you think is a problem, and it's really not one at all. You want maximum equity from your home, but not sure how? Leave that to Chad and Sandy, because they are making you this guarantee. Your home will be sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they will buy it. Lynn in Orange Park, I wanted to move to be closer to family. Heard about Chad and Sandy's success guarantee on the radio. I hired them. My home sold above list in 3 days. Call the agents we're recommending, Chad and Sandy, at chadandsandy.com, 904-414-6200, 904-414-6200, or chadandsandy.com.
Elevate your driving experience with Osteen Volvo Cars of Jacksonville. The Osteen Volvo team is a key piece of our community, and when it comes to cars, excellence is non-negotiable. Visit Osteen Volvo on Phillips Highway, online at osteenvolvo.com.
Chronic pain can be very bossy. What do I mean? It tells you what you can or can't do. Sometimes it even has the audacity to keep you from working.
I missed almost 3 weeks of work, and I was no longer able to play tennis. The pain was really debilitating sometimes. I missed Thanksgivings.
Abby was ready to put the bossy bad back in her past. And that's when she discovered QC Kinetics and their non-surgical treatments for pain. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in advanced regenerative medicine with tens of thousands of satisfied patients, people who have experienced real lasting relief without drugs and without surgery.
It has just been the most life-changing, amazing experience. Not only life-changing, but career-saving. I get to continue to do the career that I love. I'm playing tennis again.
Stop letting that joint pain boss you around. Start with a free consultation at QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 904-274-5522. That's 904-274-5522. 904-274-5522.
Prosser here for Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. It's getting chilly outside, but you can enjoy the outside inside with a new glass lanai from Lifetime Enclosures, or look ahead and get that backyard ready for spring with a new screened-in enclosure. Maximize the space you have and make it great with Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. They truly are the best in the business. Give them a call today. Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. Showroom just off Phillips Highway. Tell them Prosser sent you. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mia O'Brien.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
On XL Primetime from noon to 3, on Helmets and Heels Tuesday nights.
I swear to you, I know her.
And you can follow me on the 1010XL video and social media channels.
I would know her voice anywhere.
All Things Mia is driven by Arlington Toyota.
Discover the difference that local expertise makes at First Coast Lighting and Fans. Visit their showroom at the Avenues and browse high-quality products to match your desire for elegance, quality, and uniqueness at First Coast Lighting and Fans.
Now that's what I call high-quality H2O. If you want high-quality H2O in your home, call your local water boy, Keith, at Kenai Water Jacksonville. That's Kenai Water Jacksonville.
Ride in style with a brand new set of tires from Tire Outlet. We offer the best selection, best quality, and best prices so that you can find the best tires for your vehicle. With over 40 years of experience and 15 locations across Florida, Tire Outlet is the brand you can trust with your vehicle's tires and much more. Hurry in for great deals on tires with our legendary price match guarantee. Our expert technicians are ready to do the maintenance and repairs to keep your vehicle performing its best. Tire Outlet, wholesale prices, premium service.
Hey, this is Stevie Beechurst of Beechurst Plumbing. Growing up in Jacksonville, I was always proud when my dad would point at a building and say, I did the plumbing for that. That's the same kind of pride we instill in every plumber here at Beechurst Plumbing. And that's the kind of pride you can expect when you hire Beechurst Plumbing for your home or business. Right now, we're doing New Year's specials to get your project going. To find out how we can help you, visit beechurstplumbing.com. BETROS plumbing.com. Beechurst Plumbing, here to help.
It's Mike Dempsey. Instead of trying another diet or lose weight quick fad this January, why don't you succeed this year with Awaken 180? Proven, easy to follow weekly weight loss, and then receive free support for life online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Randy Marion Cadillac on Southside Boulevard has the prices you've been waiting for on a new Cadillac.
We've got the all-electric 2024 Cadillac Lyriq SUV.
And we're taking $7,500 off at signing.
And this is not a tax credit.
Everyone qualifies at signing on the 2024 Cadillac Lyriq SUV.
We've got 13 in stock with 12 on the way.
Randy Marion is the place to go to find your dream Cadillac today.
Randy Marion Cadillac, Southside Boulevard, Jacksonville, plus tax tag title $899 admin fee and resistol.
Tell them Jennifer sent ya.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. This is your Duval Minute. Brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
When you start to revamp this roster and you look at all the different free agents that the Jags have this year, really Josh Allen is obviously the main guy, and Calvin Ridley. And after that, I try to keep Jamal Agnew at a fair price. The rest of the guys is up to them. I mean, guys who can help a little bit. Daniel Thomas, I like Daniel Thomas on special teams. That might be a guy I would consider as well. But there's a lot of changes coming to this roster when you think about the draft and free agency and who stays and who goes. That's what happens when you finish the way the Jags did. And that's your Duval Minute, brought to you by Lift Power. Lift Power does it all. They've been providing the Southeast with all its material handling needs for more than 50 years from right here in Jacksonville. FLA, family-owned and operated. Lift trucks, warehouse design, docks and doors, a total warehouse design, service support, fleet management, and more. You name it, Lift Power does it. Learn more at liftpower.com.
My pest of the day this morning brought to you by Mission Pest Solutions. Join me, gang, part of the Mission Pest Solutions family. I'm just super excited to have the best customer service in the industry at my beck and call. When you call 944-PEST, you'll speak directly with the owners. Mission Pest Solutions is veteran and locally owned and operated, so make them your go-to and save 25% on your initial treatment by saying that you heard it here on 1010XL. Hick, my pest of the day is social media, and it's because of one certain thing. It can be such a dangerous platform from this standpoint, man, that you just throw stuff out there. It's not like a newspaper where it takes a little bit of solid evidence to end up on the front page.
Mhm.
Social media, it doesn't. Buddy, if you'd have asked somebody 6 months ago, this dude Josh Giddey of the Oklahoma City Thunder is just a pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
Like Wander Franco is being, positioned now, and it may or may not be true, in baseball and down in the Dominican where he's from. But if you don't know the story of Josh Giddey, Giddey is an up-and-coming young player from Australia, plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's a very good player. Well, back in the summer, they started surfacing and circulating on social media. An anonymous social media user said a girl who was seen with Giddey in videos and photographs was a high school junior. That social media account has since been deactivated, but it started this, and perception immediately turned on Giddey. Fair? Like, I'm not on social media, but immediately it was, he's guilty. This guy's running around with a 15-year-old, yada, yada, yada. Well, lo and behold, California authorities, in this case the Newport Beach Police, opened an investigation and now say, after a, quote, thorough and exhaustive examination, they've completed the investigation that was circulating on social media. Our detectives have reviewed all the available information. We're unable to corroborate any criminal activity related to Mr. Giddey. They released a statement back in November that they were seeking additional info related to the allegations. They pursued all leads and evidence, and at the end of the day, they come up with squadoosh.
Okay.
And so, what happened or didn't happen, social media convicted this dude as some sort of pervert months ago. That's today's Pest of the Day, brought to you by Mission Pest Solutions. Let's trend.
I got some breaking news that we can start with number 5.
Number 5.
Thank you. I got the Super Bowl musical lineup.
Oh, yeah?
I don't. Yeah. The anthem is fine.
The national anthem. Reba McEntire.
Now, was that Chris Stapleton last year that did the anthem or 2 years ago?
Don't know.
Because he was a big hit. Remember that country artist? So
we'll do.
Going back to country. In other news, Reba McEntire's still with us. Apparently doing well.
We'll do America the Beautiful with the only man never get a face tat, not go to jail.
Post Malone?
Posty.
Wow. That's kind of a, not known as like a crooner,
yeah,
right?
That's going to be a collab for sure.
Yeah.
And we have, do you know who Andra Day is, E?
No.
Andra, is that a lady?
I don't know. I think it's okay to speculate if you don't know.
I say Andra Day will sing.
Scared to say anything.
She will sing "Lift Every Voice" and sing.
Okay, there you go.
So there you have the lineup, the musical lineup.
Do we know what halftime is already?
I think it's Usher.
Usher.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm. That's pregame. Go find Googans. Go find Reba singing the anthem. Time it out, and then make your over/under bet appropriately.
Number 4.
Do you guys remember who the pregame acts were here at the Jacksonville Super Bowl?
Oh, I know.
I remember McCartney is all I remember.
That was halftime.
Yeah.
The who was the Black Eyed Peas that had Will I Am at one point, right? The Black Eyed Peas were probably the biggest one.
They were the pregame?
Yeah, they were part of the pregame. The pregame was interesting because they would just roll out a stage and then they would perform. They'd roll out a different stage would come out for a different
You will
group.
never get.
I think it may be like, huh? You have the Jacksonville is that what you looked up?
I looked up the national anthem. Oh, no, that's at Wembley. I'm sorry.
I don't know do you remember who sang the national anthem for the Jacksonville Super Bowl?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
I don't remember that. They didn't go back to the Boys to Men, did they? Like didn't they do the first one?
I'm not sure.
I think they did. Boys to Men wore the all white a lot of, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they did one of the early national anthems.
Well, here we go. List of national anthem performers. What year was ours?
We were probably 4?
Yeah, 05. Oh, the combined choirs of the U.S. Military Academy, the U.S. Naval Academy, the U.S. Air Force Academy, the U.S. Coast Guard Academy, the U.S. Army Herald Trumpets.
That's awesome and God bless, but that's why you don't remember. It wasn't a Super Bowl.
The year before, Beyonce. The year after, Aaron Neville.
Yeah.
The year after that, Billy Joel.
We got up with people.
Wow.
Military. It was fine.
Number 4.
Speaking of music, Reba, she's a country singer, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, Jimmy Butler's dabbling in music, and he's dabbling in country music.
What about Jimmy Butler?
He's a big country music fan.
As a matter of fact,
he's talked about that a lot.
Yeah, he has 60 songs already written for his new upcoming country album.
All right.
I didn't know that about Jimmy Buckets.
Now
I
you
know he's
know.
a big country guy.
Yeah.
That's what we do here with the drill. Infotainment.
Well done.
Number 3.
Speaking of music, Kanye West. He just revealed something.
Got a new grill.
He got a new grill, Dano.
Yeah, I saw that.
You just recently saw mine, but Ye's is a little bit different. His is inspired by the Jaws from Bond.
I don't know how I was inspired. I know it cost almost $1 million.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, man. I think mine is way better, but hey, to each his own.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Richard Simmons is in the news.
The Richard Simmons?
The Richard Simmons. Apparently he has a biopic coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that Richard Simmons is like off the deep end. No one's seen him in a while.
Yeah, he went under for a while.
By the way, that's the easiest prediction ever. If you grew up watching Richard Simmons, you knew that guy was going to end up nutty.
Who's playing him?
Hey, he's nutty, bro. If you dress like he did and act like he did, you're the nut.
So the person who they
this is good. Perfect.
Yeah, that's what I say. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore.
Well, he's supposed to play him, but
I can see John C. Reilly doing it. He's taller, but he
John
can do
C.
it.
Reilly could do it too. But Richard Simmons, he doesn't endorse Pauly Shore doing it.
Why not?
Whatever. Richard Simmons is on his own.
Pauly Shore is
buddy.
perfect for that role.
Oh, he says, I've never given my permission
whatever,
for this
Richard.
movie.
Who cares?
Yeah.
He's going to put on your silly little striped shorts and your little tank top and go prance around, I guess, for the biopic. Enjoy yourself.
Number 1.
Oh, and the number one trending topic back in, I want to say August or September, the boys of the drill made a bet.
Yes.
Where Trevon Walker
Yes.
and Josh Allen would have more than 35 sacks.
25.
The team.
The team would have more than 35.
All right, well, today, that was just one of them. And what was the other reason?
Friday 5-pack.
The Friday 5-pack. And today we found out, Dan's fate. The wheel. Unfortunately, a bandit came in the 1010XL studios.
A dandit came in.
Thank you, E.
It's right there, everyone to see.
A bandit.
If you haven't seen
I think
the footage,
at some point Reagan will get it through to him. Just admit it. It's all in good fun. No one cares. Don't double down on this. Just
right.
Better than that.
If you haven't seen the footage,
I mean,
head
you're
over to
responsible for the
1010XL
integrity
socials.
of this. I'm the crazy off the
By
wall.
the way,
You're responsible for keeping this thing on some
I
sort
don't know
of.
who's got me listed here in the mugshot at 215, but that's disgraceful. I'm a svelte 200, so that needs to be fixed.
That's all he cares about.
That's BS right there.
Through all that, that's what he's remembered. That's what he remembers.
Assault with a deadly weapon with intent to destroy the wheel?
Man.
Is that a charge?
Man.
They got me getting arrested in a mugshot, but I look cute in my mugshot. I'll say that.
You look happy.
Yeah.
What is this on? The text line or on Twitter?
It's on the 1010XL website. They've done me dirty again.
Well, you did yourself dirty, friend.
No,
Yeah.
I maintain my innocence.
Well, that's silly.
It's a frame job.
Yeah, no, it's not a frame job. You're right there. You know what's in frame? Your big mug, right in frame.
And what was that piece of the wheel doing in your locker, though? What were you doing? with that?
Why would I leave that there? You
I
think
don't
about
know.
that for a second.
I don't know.
Let yourself think about that. Ask yourself that question.
Some criminals like to keep a piece of their crime.
Like a memento. He's like a serial
I
killer.
got somebody's
Keeps
head
a-
in there.
Keeps a little souvenir.
Yeah, just look
Like
at it.
who's
and
our guy?
smile.
We used to call the had a head in a duffel bag. Who was that?
I'm not saying.
What we
This is
call
the
it?
draw. I'm not saying. The hillside strangler.
You draw the hillside strangler.
I
That's
know.
it. You feel bad saying that now
Yes.
because you like the kid.
Yeah, he's a good-
I
not
know.
even a
He's a
kid.
man, right?
Yeah.
He's a good man. All right. It's a custom tree
Not our
services
fault he carried
Thursday.
a duffel bag with heads in it.
Oh boy, it's what a day.
What a day.
Back to put a
What a
wrap
day.
on it next.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. 1010XL is your home for Jacksonville University basketball.
Conference play continues at Swisher Gym. JU versus Queens. Tonight at 7 on 1010 AM.
Now at Hodges Mazda, experience refined performance and turn heads in a 2024 Mazda CX-5 that feels like it's tailored just for you. Lauren Brooks here. Purchase a new 2024 Mazda CX-5 with 0% APR for 60 months, plus no payments for 90 days. Their professional, non-commissioned sales team always puts your best interest first. And every vehicle purchase comes with 2 years free maintenance. Visit Hodges Mazda today or shop online at HodgesMazda.com to discover the Hodges Mazda difference. See dealer for details, terms and fees for qualified applicants. Expires January 31st, 2024.
Whether it's a large commercial project or a multifamily property, trust All Pro Roofing for exceptional craftsmanship and unparalleled customer service. We use only the finest materials, ensuring durability and long-lasting results. Plus, All Pro Roofing now has a full siding and windows division. That's right, All Pro Roofing is not just about roofs anymore. All Pro Roofing, now your trusted partner for commercial roofing, multifamily projects, exterior siding, and windows. AllProRoofingLLC.com.
License number CCC 1327056.
CDC 060138.
Hello,
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Yo! Gear up, sports fans. E to the T here, and the NFL playoffs are here with the Super Bowl just around the corner. There's never been a better time to get in on the action with MyBookie. Don't just watch. Score big with exclusive boosted odds and huge prize contests that'll have you feeling the Super Bowl fever right before it hits. Whether you're a seasoned pro or ready to roll for the first time, MyBookie is your ticket to turning your sports knowledge into cold, hard, straight cash homie. MyBookie has the largest online lineup of odds, contests, and Vegas-style casino games, making it your ultimate destination for all types of fun, 24/7. If you've been waiting for the right time to get on the action, well, that time is now, my boy. Make your winning move today using MyBookie. Use promo code 1010XL to claim your deposit up to $1,000. That's right, 1010XL for an opportunity to boost your betting power. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Come on, somebody.
Hi, this is Lisa the Botanista with a special invitation. Are you tired of scrolling through other people's boating adventures? Are you sick of liking your friends' posts out of jealousy when you see them on the water? Are you finally ready to cure the FOMO for Florida's greatest pastime, boating? Then I'd like to invite you to visit the Freedom Boat Club at the Boat Show and see what this Boating Made Simple is all about. We handle the cleaning, maintenance, storage, and all the hassles of an entire fleet in Jacksonville, Jacksonville Beach, and St. Augustine. You join the club and use the boats whenever you want. You can also go boating at over 350 locations across the U.S., Canada, and Europe. From water sports and cruising to inshore and offshore fishing, we've got you covered. We even include unlimited one-on-one water training for every membership, so you gain the confidence you need at the helm to have fun. See us at the Boat Show this month to learn about Boating Made Simple and receive a special discount on membership and start creating your own memories on the water. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
I'm Taylor Dahl on your Gator station. 1010XL is your pipeline to Gator Nation. Listen for the Gator Report all year round.
Brought to you by Darley's Plumbing, where quality counts. On the home of the Florida Gators, 1010XL.
Go, Gator! DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
In 1956, Elvis Presley, Carl Perkins, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Johnny Cash got together for a very impromptu recording session at Sun Studios in Memphis. 25 years later, the recording was released to the public, dubbed the $1 Million Quartet. The story went on to be a Broadway hit, which you can now see at the Alhambra Theater. Relive the day of the $1 Million Quartet, now on stage through February 17th. Go to alhambrajax.com or call 641-1212.
After consulting with several orthopedic specialists about my constant knee pain, I chose Southeast Orthopedic Specialist and Dr. Chris Swanson to handle my surgery. Their professionalism let me know this team was the one for me. The surgery was very successful, and if I ever have a future need, I'll continue to trust Southeast Orthopedic Specialists to take care of me.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Buying a car can be stressful, especially one sold as is or with no warranty. Do the 7, 10, or 30-day warranties leave you wondering what will happen on day 31?
Stop. Car buying doesn't need to be so stressful. Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet now offer the exclusive Beaver Certified program protecting your used car for 7 years or 100,000 miles. That's right. Certified Hondas, Fords, Nissans, and any other make you consider now come with the peace of mind you deserve. Shop worry-free at Beaver Toyota in St. Augustine or Beaver Chevrolet in Jacksonville.
Well, I'd like to think that you know this already, and I sure hope you have experienced it if you're a pet owner. Because if you're a pet owner, there is only one place that gets you the peace of mind that you want, and it's a perfect name. It's Pet Paradise. It's the ultimate home away from home for your 4-leg family member. Whether your pet prefers a splash in the pool or just making new friends, Pet Paradise's team of pet lovers now, pet-loving pros, going to ensure the most important pet in your world has a great visit, whether it's day camp or an overnight stay. Oh, by the way, inside these ultra-modern facilities, dotting the First Coast, I believe 8 or 9 locations now, it's always any and everything you need under one roof. They have professional grooming services, veterinary services with New Day Veterinary Care. At Pet Paradise, it's top shelf customer service and treatment for that member of your family, that 4-legged member of your family. So go to Pet Paradise right now. Book an appointment. Find out what they're all about at petparadise.com.
This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, head team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the latest update on the Jags, brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
Jags wide receiver Calvin Ridley finished the year off with 76 receptions, totaling 1,016 yards with 8 touchdowns. While Ridley wants to remain in Duval, it may all come down to the financial side and whether he stays, according to Jags senior writer John Osher.
He said during the getaway day interview, he mentioned contract, whatever it was, it's going to come down to money, and for him, if he has a choice in it, his financial situation is going to weigh very heavily, as it should. That's sort of where I'm at. I think they want him back. I don't know if they'll be able to meet at a place that makes sense for both.
I'm Molly McDonald with your Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Jaguars update.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, the 2-minute drill. Brought to you by Tire Outlet. Tire Outlet is now hiring. Visit tireoutlet.com/careers. Equal opportunity employer.
Tony has let us all in on a very good point. And that is a pattern of behavior with the drill.
Yeah.
Tony maintains that it was someone from the drill who once took a NFL draft trophy and destroyed it and placed it in a urinal.
Unbelievable. You turned this on me.
I don't know who did that.
Uh-huh.
That was you.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
but it is an interesting pattern of behavior.
We all did it.
All
we all
we've
did
ever
that.
known is what show was responsible
Yeah,
for it.
that
happening.
definitely was us. We owned it. Yeah. We somewhat bragged about it somehow. That's how scurrilous we are.
It was us.
Yeah, it was definitely us.
Tony
Baselli, the Hall of Famer himself, was a part of that.
He was.
Standing right there, shoving it into a urinal. We probably backed up sneakers for a couple months, too. Not meant to have metal shoved down the toiletries.
It was so long ago, it may not have been sneakers. It may have
No,
been
it was.
the ill-fated Chicago pizza.
Maybe it had been. You're right. But it was in the sneakers location. Is that right?
Not sure.
Yeah.
We've
No
been
one
to a
knows.
bunch of different places.
Yeah.
They were
You got to
fun.
go to the city
I thought
planner.
it was Chicago Pizza.
Yeah, but I
did
think
too.
it's where Sneakers is now, or no? Is there still Chicago
know,
Pizza
yeah.
out there?
No. What do you got cooking today there, big
We'll
fella?
have Mike DeRocco in with us
wonderful.
for the show today. Our question of the day today asking, what do you think will happen with Calvin Ridley this offseason?
Okay.
Franchise tag, multi-year deal, or he leaves in free agency?
I don't know. I feel like you can't lose him, but I feel like the Jags would be smart to take care of two guys and two guys alone quickly, like come to some sort of decision. And if you got to work out a deal with Josh Allen like you did Evan Ingram, he obviously has to get the franchise.
We don't have enough good players to let the good ones go. I looked at our free agent list by PFF.
Yeah.
Josh Allen's the 3rd-ranked free agent available according to them, and Calvin Ridley 24th, ahead of guys like Saquon Barkley and
you
others.
can't let
So
those guys go.
that's a
good
value
question.
there.
Yeah, and you look at the free agent wide receivers that are going to be out there,
Right.
and T. Higgins tops the list,
Yeah.
and he should.
Yeah.
And, you would think that Cincinnati's going to do everything they can to make sure he's not actually a free agent, right? Like, they're going to try to figure out something with T. Higgins, but they have to figure out what they're going to do with Jamar Chase at the same time, right? Like, they have multiple things that they're going to have to juggle in that position room. But beyond him, Mike Evans, right, who I do think would be interesting for a couple of years if that's the direction that the Jags wanted to go. Who else are they going to get that's actually an improvement over Calvin Ridley in free agency? I mean, the next guy on a bunch of lists is Michael Pittman.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's a bad player,
No.
but that's Zay Jones.
Right.
Right? Like, all you'd be doing is replacing one guy for another guy, and it's
Which I
certainly
do
not
think
a top of the depth chart guy.
I do think one of those guys won't be back. Is that Ridley or Jones, I would think.
I think that's probably correct.
that's
like
be my
Zay's
guess.
going into the last year of his deal, and it felt like when he signed it, we were all kind of, what are they doing in the first place was the original reaction, and then it was, okay, it's really kind of a 2-year deal.
Yeah.
I know it's a 3-year deal, but a lot of those are really 2-year deals. Well, we're 2
years
years
are up.
in, and we'll see what they want to do with it. We thought the same thing with Cam Robinson. Not so sure anymore.
Good point.
We're all still pretty sure that's how it's going to work out with Rayshon Jenkins, because they have Antonio Johnson to play that spot now. But who knows? Some of those questions that we thought we had answered a year ago, I'm not sure if they are answered the way we thought they were.
Amen to that.
Mike and Tony getting ready for Jaguars today. D-Rock coming along as well. Have a great show.
Now, today's takeaways, brought to you by Key Buick GMC, where our family dealership has been helping families buy vehicles for over 50 years.
Jeff!
The system is broken. Without order, we have anarchy. With anarchy, we have chaos. I'm worried about the future.
Integrity. I'm hoping it's still a thing here with the drill. Integrity.
My only comment is this.
Oh, you got one today, do you?
E2, Jeffrey.
Oh, you got to be
E2,
kidding me.
Jeffrey.
Wow. Wow.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. The team that loves the team you love.
They came together as a team.
1010XL.